says. You all look around at Shio. Is there any words you share with Shio before everything else begins?
Yes, force your will onto the universe.
My camp! I made this by hand!
What? You set up a camp?
Yeah, right at the beard!
Not even 5 minutes.
Where you stand, where you were setting up your beautiful camp, the ground rises. Web, you hold fast as you are getting taller than the rest of the group in the statue itself, as you see a crack. The rest of you guys see cracks across the head. And then you see the eyes. Weird kind of faded dust shimmers off as you all take a weird gasp as you see a massive mauve light appear right beneath the feet in which Wep was building a camp, permitting a small hole or cave-like entry, massive blue cracks showing this inner kind of marble-esque-like skin beneath the hardened stone, and the eyes glowing, now revealed. You all hear a... Hello? Hello? No one sees the mouth move, but hears like a voice emanating from the creature itself, as if this is what it would sound like in its living, natural state, though it still lies there. Give me an insight check.
God, is that you?
Yeah, it was.
God, no! I am Dwarven stuff. You guys here?
Oh, perfect.
You understand, Wep, you understand. Seg, I need one from you, buddy.
Cardboard, working on it.
Look, unless you have a pizza delivered to me on time every time, that cardboard needs to work harder. Dun, 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 dun. Webb's struggling with his mental self if he can bite this thing.
I want to try that out now. See if I can grub up a slice to you.
So Iz and Wep will give it to you, and I'll follow in with Seg once his catches up. Oh, there it is. We waited for a purpose. There we go. Everyone but Shio, ironically, even though Shio's the one who brought this thing forward, understands that this creature is speaking as if present, though its body is still shelled. Meaning this thing, whatever caused it, is powerful. The wish is working, but the wish is working to the extent of Shio's demand.
She is too
As you
absorbed
hear
with
him
himself. He's like,
chuckling.
yeah, I'm great, guys.
He's like, oh, I Dwarven's mom. Where are you all? I feel like I'm staring at the sky and laying on my back.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
perceptive. For a stone man.
We're around your beard area.
Can you scratch anywhere there?
Sure, and she will just start scratching.
So you just scratch the stone itself?
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna help. It's still pretty stony.
It's a pretty thick one. Maybe you need to get deeper.
I'll go up to like the crack and try to
As you
scratch.
reach into the crack and you touch this green, like almost emerald-like stonish nature, you feel how soft it is. As you run your fingers through, it's almost as if they trill and then fall seamless yet again upon coming together to create the braid, even though each one is a unique strand. There's probably thousands that crossed your hand in that brief blush moment.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. I haven't felt anything like that in forever. Oh, I'm getting close to myself again. Tell me, who do I have the pleasure of laying with? Don't mind the tone.
My name is Shio, and my party is over here. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Over here? You must be more descriptive than that. A kink in my neck, I assume. I cannot quite change this posture.
We're pretty much right around your beard, too. We're all just kind of
Kink, I
got it.
have a name.
I don't know what they look like, but I like that one. Rawr.
I think Wep is gonna die by snoo snoo now.
Death by snoo snoo.
Now, I feel as if I'm still under the wretched curse. It's as if you just got me a bit revealed. Dare I
Yeah.
say, if you know of the Queen's watch?
I'm afraid I don't. You might have been here a very long time, my friend.
Seg and Iz can give me a history check at advantage.
Definitely a long time. I mean, where the
Alright.
fuck is the rest of you?
Ah,
Imagine
that
very
means you haven't seen the goods. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, it's pretty much just your head and like your shoulders that we can see.
I feel my fingers just a tad. I don't feel much of the shoulders or my weenus. That's part of my arm, in case you
There's no
weren't
nerves in there.
aware.
That's why. You're not supposed to feel that.
Dang, this queen must have been powerful if she could cast a spell that resists wish.
Stag. Let me know when that roll gets through, then Iz will drop the noodles. Shio, as you say that, he laughs. Wish, you say? You wished me out of this? Do tell me how you phrased it.
I wanted you to rise again and reach your full potential.
He breaks up into a laughter. My boy!
Shio, me too. Ah!
You're so stupid.
Is you immediately put all of this together with your 23. Queen Elysia is whom he refers to. An old, ancient queen, elvish of nature, hated the dwarves. You imagine back then, something or another allowed the creatures to be much larger at one point before reaching this microscopic level of size to your now understanding. So the past does hold giantism in its veins. However, this queen in which you read about has their way of challenging those who wished to be immortal. She offered, as an elf herself, immortality to those who can overcome her trials. Many men, many creatures, many dwarves, and many others of all types of self-identity attempted these trials. And all but one lost. Dwarvensmon is not a name known in records, but you'd imagine the queen would have wiped that. Do you share any of this information as you think back about the history of what he can refer to?
Remember an upstart queen that offered immortality?
Oh, that's the one! And for you, young man, not the one who just answered correctly, but the one with the wish. You should have asked me to be at my full potential. You see, you just brought me back to the precipice in which I was about to reach it when I faced the Queen's trials.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry.
So try again
The
tomorrow?
apology is mine, for it was you who used just a bit of what power could be to only unlock the moment in which I could have been.
Well, it's still, you can still reach that. I've given, the wish will let you have a path to that.
But it seems as if I must not go alone. It seems, oof, I'm getting a bit of a draft in the beard area.
Yeah, there's a cave that opened up.
That is the entry to the trial. The Queen beckons and awaits those challenges in which wished to help me overcome them.
I see. So this queen is still alive.
I was the only one to strike the final blow. Had I understood the curse fully, then perhaps I would have actually received the promise.
Of immortality?
That was what we fought for. However, there was a catch.
It was that she turns you to stone, immortal as stone.
Not precisely. That was the punishment of failure.
Huh.
Wait, so what does the queen get out of all of this? I mean, she turned you to stone, so, but had you won,
Had
what
I
would she get
won,
that
she
out?
offered a place amongst her gods, an eternal life forever protecting the one true living.
Sega's just gonna deadpan to Iz and pull out his Dragon Guard contract and read the first couple lines because he's pretty sure that it's basically identical.
Are you the queen?
Sir.
I'm not female, I think.
I don't know what any of you look like as I lay here, but I can assure you this queen, her elvish natures. Well, hold on. I see some blonde hair in the way. It's getting in my eye. The sun is too close. Everyone hide.
I'm gonna get awkwardly close to Iz. Hey, bud, did you know that Komodo dragons reproduce asexually?
What?
Get awkwardly close to you.
Shio's gonna fly up so that he can get a good view of Shio.
I see a shadow of a young man with scraggly hair. Though I don't see any colors on this side of the shadow. It's as if the light is beckoning behind you.
Didn't think this would be such an issue.
I mean, can't you just fix them tomorrow?
I think now that we have the queen's attention, we won't be able to proceed any further without going into that cave.
You hear her call. I too once did.
I don't hear anything.
That it is a trial that in which this one may choose to go alone. I can guide you within. Something tells me I'll be present, but not presently there.
Into the neck hole.
Do we have time for this, guys? I think we do.
Speaking of time, she
We try
did
to
have
get-
a cause of such minicisms. Though this old age and my presence here makes me forget how time is and how long you have upon entry.
I see, so there might be a time limit. That's good to know.
I mean, yeah, we're already not in our correct time or plane, so let's go all the way.
Can I request my goat demon?
You could probably get it, yeah.
Join you
I just want it outside. Like
to guard.
patrol-wise.
What do you mean? Sorry. Oh,
He
Yeah,
wants to bring
exactly
his
like that, like
resume.
outside, like patrol-wise.
which one is it? You have so many
The
things.
goat thing. it was like an amalgam of creatures.
We need to get you a demi-plane just for your animal collection.
No, we have the bestiary. We worked so hard to make it.
So put the
Well,
bestiary in your demiplane.
Exactly.
Can I try to examine
The goat predator?
first?
That'd be the one.
The one with the horns and multi-attack?
Yeah, I know we have calamari out here, but he's not exactly a fighter right now, so definitely need something else out here.
He goes, that is a wise choice. I wouldn't fit into that hole.
I can shrink you.
I do not feel safe with your party's choices of conflict. The calamari is not dumb.
Yeah, I kind of agree with it. It's kind of
Yeah.
right.
Could you tell me more about this curse? You said that if you knew more about it beforehand, you probably could have beaten it.
Probablys and would haves. They both sound like my positivities. Of course, if anyone knew the curse, they'd all won. You see, there's just something off the tip of my tongue I can't recall. There were men inside who spoke of riddles, statues that spoke more, and each of them led into the future of the next one. There were puzzles I did not do alone. Just I alone made it in the end.
I see. So we can learn more about the curse along the way. That's good to know beforehand so we don't have to keep going back to learn.
So the prize is immortality. I look at everyone. Who's not already immortal?
I think calamari isn't immortal. Also,
Whoa, almost killed me. It's at 29 HP, just putting it out there.
we should. Oh wait, we took a short rest, so it should.
But did you
Go
heal
okay.
it? I don't know. No one told me you guys were taking care of Calamari. You guys were all pretty beat up.
It's true. And I think our friend here isn't immortal. Wep, are you immortal? If you died, you just go
I'll put
back to hell?
Calamari at 80.
Did we take a short rest? Cause I'm still missing my pack magic.
We did.
Go and trigger a short rest, Web. Since you missed it.
Well, I mean, if we haven't short rested yet, then I'll waste my 2 pack magic to heal as much as I can.
No, but you said you needed it, right? By taking a short rest, that would give it to you.
I'm missing just the 1 pack magic. That's what I'm saying. If we rested, then.
Oh, I
Okay,
get what you're
cool.
saying. Yeah, you could trigger 1, and then you can rest after, if that's what you
Cool.
meant. That's what I'm missing. Anything you guys wish to prepare, do, or ask prior to making your next move?
7 health for you, little buddy.
I'm sure his memories won't help us with the puzzles, but...
So has anyone else tried out this Argon combat HUD yet?
Yeah, all the other teams really like it. I just updated it and brought it back. It should be kind of like a Baldur's Gate vibe. Not necessarily 100% accurate, but it should give you guys a bit more control over your characters while not having to click on a screen to cover up your whole screen to do so.
I'm playing around with it now. I'm like, this has everything already.
It's pretty
Even
sweet.
has
You
a
guys
Archer
should
button.
also be able to customize it yourselves. So there's that. If I tell you to roll for skills, right above your little token, there's a gray area that says saves and skills. You click on it, and it brings up a huge mini list of all your guys' talents. And you just click on them to initiate any rolls, etc.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yes. Perfection.
So, anything else you guys wish to prepare, ask, and or do or ignore at this stage?
Can I try to grab one of the pieces of stone that came off of him?
Sure, easy enough. You get what would be a casting of a part of his beard.
Okay, because I kind of want to study it.
You
Because
study the stone. Give me a nature check. Unless you have a skill or tool you wish to use.
Can I
That's all.
use Arcana to try to understand the spell a little bit better?
Oh, you want to try again? Go for it. There's absolutely no magic involved in this stone. Whatever preserved him was a beautifully laid out concoction of highly capable gaseous chemicals that form a seal around an individual that was porous enough in nature for them to breathe in a stasis state and not suffocate while within. However, because it creates a complete encasing over this creature based off of what you're seeing in the stone in your hand, it's also prevented his growth. Had one age in this, it would not allow them to, like, as if you were forming a baby's head with a plank to it, etc. It just constricts them in this stage. However, the porous nature is what allows the body to still survive in its living state. It's a unique. You wouldn't know as far detail as such, but I'll just put it out there for a full clarity that this is like an old pharaoh casting of when they believed those who died would come back alive.
Oh, she's an alchemist. Maybe I could get tips and tricks from her.
We get drugs from her.
Yeah,
Did you check to see if she had a book from the library? She seems like a type that'd write a book.
Well, maybe I could get a book from her instead of. I
Seg,
don't know.
at advantage, give me a history check to see if you recall ever seeing a book during your skimming the library.
But this is stasis stone.
Hmm?
It keeps you perfectly alive. It stops your growth, but you don't die. But you can breathe through it.
Oh,
See,
so like a
basics,
four-man stasis.
non-magical stasis. Yeah, a 4-man stasis. Very
Yeah.
archaic, almost never seen in use because of the skill one it would take to create, and the amount used on this thing would make you think whoever had it, assumably the queen, has a shit ton of it.
So like if we mix it with drugs, we'll have perpetual highness.
Like if you imagine the amount of gas that hit this guy to take him down, you'd probably take out the entire school.
We need this.
We need this for reasons.
The queen might have a dragon. I'm just thinking gaseous breath weapon could get something this big.
Maybe.
I cannot say I saw a dragon, but there was plenty of gases throughout the trial. Many fell asleep to them as we went onward, or they died in their sleep when we were ambushed. But in the end, the gas always won.
Hey, you got meth?
I could probably make some.
If we have meth, we can't fall asleep.
Well, I mean, it'll still encase you in stone.
No, for like the gases during the trials, because we have to deal with the sleep gases or something, is what he was saying, throughout like going through the trials.
True. I could probably whip up a spell. I'm pretty sure I got something that'll keep the gas away from us. I might have to have time to prep it though.
Oh, I have a spell for that too. I just remembered. It's, I think, Investiture of Wind.
So again, I give
I
you
mean-
a
that's self-only, though.
wind necklace. Can't you just blow it away?
No, it's
No,
a
it's a
15-foot cube is.
Is it?
No, but
I-
Seg, I gave him a necklace of wind some shit.
Okay, I mean, if necessary, yeah, I have like, actually, I'll count them, but I have like 5 free castings of Gust of Wind,
You have like so
or I
much
even
hidden
start
shit.
dipping into spell slots. Yeah.
If I didn't know that I gave it to you, I wouldn't even know you had it.
Yeah.
That'll be useful for clearing like direct gas coming directly at us, but for keeping it consistently away from us, because he said it's throughout the trial.
Can't you just flap your bird wings?
I mean, it won't really help much. It just stir it.
I might have misunderstood what Gust of
Oh, wait! Why do I feel like I have a heavy weight on my shoulder? I'm carrying my burdens. It looks like I'm a ghost until you get me through the trial.
Oh, wise guy, huh?
See a weird gasual physical presence of him appear.
Oh, cool. Wait, were you a giant before? I feel like we should ask that. Like,
Looking at my body and the size of you all, I'd imagine that you have all defunct in time.
yeah.
Oh, don't listen to him. He's just tiny. He thinks everybody's giant.
I'm
That would
taller than
also
you, Seg.
explain a lot of your
Keep
judgments.
gaslighting yourself, Shio. Seg
I like
has just
roasted by a
decided to
guy that's
gaslight
stuck in the
Shio
ground.
for no reason.
I don't like that. What is that?
That's Webs.
Oh, okay, sorry. It just looks really intimidating. And
That's
I
our
was like,
babysitter.
Web has intimidating friends.
I just think anything without eyes is terrifying.
Right. So.
Doesn't need eyes, it can smell you.
Warding wind might do it. I'm looking through my spell book, looking for a spell that might help.
Right. Got it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you just walk around with a tornado on you.
Hmm. There's only a second level too, so
Well, you guys come up with the general plan. I'm gonna go grab beer real quick.
That's a really cool fucking spell. I like his idea.
Right? We can both Iz and I can cast it. So if we get separated,
It's a 10-foot radius. We just gotta stand next to y'all.
yeah.
keep me safe. You just pick me up and hold me in front of you.
Hold my hand.
I was thinking of before going in summoning Bruce to give me a greater restoration to reduce my exhaustion.
Another way to do it is I can trap everyone in a ball of water and give everyone water breathing. Gas can't get to you that way.
It's true, gaseous form doesn't go through water.
Wait, I have a potion of gaseous form.
Yeah, but we don't need to be gas. We need to keep the gas away. He was gonna use the water since the gas can't pass through it.
Yeah, but I think it's better for spell economy to use Warding Wind.
hmm
I also have Gust as a cantrip, but that's not going to be very helpful.
I can turn into an elemental. Won't need to breathe that way.
Okay, but yeah, I'm thinking of summoning Bruce. I think I'm going to summon Bruce to give me one less level of exhaustion before going in. Where's the spell?
Segwise, he might actually be immune to it. He doesn't fucking breathe, and if it's necrotic, it's just gonna help him.
Well, it depends. If it is like a poison that turns you to stone when you inhale it, then yeah, I'd be immune. But if it's just a gas that turns
It, like,
you to
touches
stone
you.
by touching you, then I would still be affected, yeah.
It's a good point. You're a lot of bird to
Great way
carry,
to get rid
especially
of the
made out of
vampire.
stone.
Shia, who do you summon?
I'm summoning Bruce. I'm just looking for his, Oh, I think I'm in the wrong one.
Is it Star Lancer? You nicknamed him Bruce.
Oh,
Or
no, that's
not Bruce.
Yeah.
This is not Bruce.
Yeah.
You have a lot of Bruces. I guess you always name it Bruce, huh?
Hey, Bruce takes many forms.
Fun fact, I
Just
have a
many
Bruce
forms.
fucking little figurine on my dashboard. From finding
Oh, look at that. How appropriate. I like it. Any questions that you think are pertinent and should be fairly known?
No.
I'm like
He's-
giggling to myself now. I was fucking, yo, that's such a great movie. You don't blame him. He never knew his father.
Yeah, so I don't have anything that'll make us immune from poisonous gas.
I still like your idea.
Which one?
The wind.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
we should
yeah.
use that.
Cool. I will need to take a rest to prep that, though.
I could cast Investiture of Wind, which does the same thing.
I've got that one, too. I don't see where it says that, though.
Maybe your golem dude has more idea if it needs to be inhaled or if it just needs to be touched.
Yeah, do you have to breathe it in for it to take effect, or does it just need to touch your skin?
I, as a dwarven folk, held my breath for a pretty long time the 3 times I came across it. Fighting the queen, though, I not once saw any kind of gaseous nature, smog, pilfer of air that didn't look like debris from the combat happening. And that's when it got me, when she fell to my knee, and I was about to deal the final blow. She was weakened for a long enough time to sit there for a handful of minutes while I was stiffening, before she even realized that she herself would not be killed. She smiled and crackled, and said even though I held my breath, I was not still inside.
So yeah, we can't let it touch us, guys.
Yeah, but it seems like Whatever she did came from inside of him.
Yeah, her ability, she doesn't need you to inhale.
Yeah. Not even for it to be around. possible.
Seg, web, inside checks.
Trying to fucking scare me, bro?
It's possible that he got infected during one of the trials.
So
And that's what-
poison?
Yeah, like a slow acting one. So like you
Web.
make it to her and she just has to hold you off until it takes
6, 9.
effect.
Come on, Seggy boy.
Don't leave your pirate buddy behind. Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Second web. Let's take a secret together as you put your pirate brains together.
Never good.
That would be great. I'm trying to think, like, there's only one person here that's not immortal. I mean, you're kind of a demigod. You'll eventually be immortal. One's a vampire, immortal. I'm a druid dragon. that's immortal.
Yeah, you're immortal.
Mm-hmm.
I think Wet might be the only non-immortal.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Well,
What'd
she
you
was
work
really
at
just
again?
interested in helping this guy and getting some cool alchemy recipes.
Yeah. Where do you work at? I'm trying to remember where.
Where do I work at?
Yeah.
Like Shio or me?
No, I mean in real life.
Oh, I work at it's called Consumer Direct Care Network. We help hire caregivers for elderly and disabled.
Ah, gotcha. I was trying to remember. I'm like, I know you told me.
It's
I'm
not
trying to
very
think of why you were in the
glamorous,
sun.
but
What's that?
It's not very glamorous, but it's all right.
I don't know if there's very many jobs that are glamorous anymore.
Yeah, mostly office work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still trying to think if it's a poison. I think we got some neutralized poison options. I guess. The best or wind's good for you, but not for anyone else.
It could be that she has the ability to look into your eyes and turn you to stone.
Medusa.
Yeah, like that. Isn't that a Fey ability?
No, I think it's divine.
Oh,
I mean, that's how the original stories were. Worst part is the person itself, Medusa, was a good person. Everyone just hated her.
no, just Athena after Poseidon forced himself on her in Athena's temple.
Yeah, well, then she also got cursed by, what is it, water god, too.
Yeah, Poseidon.
Yeah.
The gods really just hated each other and used us as, like, punishment.
Yeah, they were little shits. That's why they had to go.
That's why Shio learned from their failures.
Don't do this. Check.
Like it when you save them. Do that.
Everyone likes being alive.
And everyone loves glorious last stand epic battles.
Only if you win.
That's why you gotta motivate yourself. You gotta want it.
And I've tried how many thousand times now? Hasn't worked.
I think you do this more out of spite than trying to win anymore.
Oh, 100%.
He
Like-
just likes the outcomes. It's gonna be a great book.
Don't add me to the book is.
I can't make that guarantee. We gotta win.
So you guys see a brief moment where Webb and Seg break into their own pirate huddle.
Uh-oh.
Or are you gonna tell him, or should I? I don't know
love
if
when
they're
you
gonna want
break
to hear
the news
this.
to them.
All right. So, Webb and I have been talking, And I could, I could be crazy here, but Web agrees. We're kind of thinking the same lines here. First of all, it seems pretty clear from his description that whatever this gas is, it's non-magical. So I don't expect magical assistance to be very helpful. But also he said that weird thing, and it's been playing over and over in my head, about how the more he fought it, the worse it became. So I think it might be some kind of conditional, I don't know, airborne virus, maybe? That
Couldn't
the
have said
more
it better
you resist,
myself.
yeah, the more you resist it, the more potent it becomes.
Huh. So is it like a leap of faith? Just don't fight it, accept your doom and demise, and then become immortal?
See, that's what I'm thinking, because if it really kind of depends on the alignment of this Mad Queen or whatever. Because if she has, a positive alignment, then maybe it's a leap of faith. But if it was me, no, it would just turn us to stone. It would just do it faster if we fought it.
But
What
how
I
do
was
you know
also
she's
getting
not?
was that our resistance was the problem, more so like our intention.
Yeah, what he's saying.
How do you
What
know
if
she's not like chaotic asshole? I mean, she might just hate
Right,
you.
You're literally
exactly.
walking with
That's my
one,
point.
bro.
what if it's a time limit? Because he mentioned something about a time limit, but he couldn't remember how long, and the only things he can't really remember are things specific to the trial.
You see him walk inside the cave just out of curiosity and fade away. You get that his spirit's waiting for you, but he is away from questioning directly.
Fair enough.
Continue.
So it could be a time limit that if we don't complete the trial within the time limit, we turn to stone. And that's the condition.
I don't know. From the way he was talking about it, it definitely seemed like the more you try to resist the gas, the more potent it is at turning you into stone. Which I guess would imply a time limit, because any amount of attempting to complete the trial will have some base level of resistance, therefore turning you a little bit into stone the entire time you're doing it. But
We
I
gotta
do think
defeat
more
the
intent
queen?
based. That's what it sounded like.
So we need to not resist the
The more
gas.
hostile your intent, the less time you have.
Oh, so we need to send Wept in. And then
I'm
minor
more hostile
illusion.
here.
And then it's minor illusion, so she looks like Bay. Sweet talker.
It could be that she wants our full attention, too. So that if you start fighting it, you're not giving her your full attention. Because elves are kind of like that.
Hmm.
That's
Especially
another
those
good
ancient
idea.
ones.
Like close-up magic, you're looking here, but something's happening somewhere else.
Yeah, because if you're too busy resisting whatever's happening to you, where's it coming from? You can't look for it. You gotta take a little bit of poison in order to find out how to stop the death.
I guess.
He also said there will be helpful hints from these statues along the way.
Oh,
we-
there'll be riddles.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be puzzles and riddles along the way, and then we fight the queen. But the puzzles and the riddles are supposed to be hints towards the gas or something.
Yeah, guess who wrote those? The person poisoning us.
You?
Yeah, but elves are usually fair in their trials. Like
You
even
is?
There is an understood lawful neutral when it comes to an elf's promise. They'll give you what they say, as they say it, and only if you do as they say it.
Is this how they suck you guys in? They
I
make
don't
them
know
just
if I want to
mistake that
take
they're trustworthy.
fucking criticism from you, is.
well, they did originally come from the Fey realm. Is
I'm just saying, I have experience doing this, and I know how the thing goes.
Didn't we just experience like 3 gods because you were too lazy to take them further?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, just saying.
you just left them where
Just
you
lingering
where you
that
laid
there.
them.
Well, if I can throw it hard enough, then we're good.
I mean, it sounded good at the time. I don't know what the problem is. It wasn't like I have shelf space for another one.
Yep, totally agree with you. What could possibly be the problem?
Maybe I need to put it under a rock next time. Bigger rock? I'm pretty sure it was already under a rock.
If you were in a dragon guard.
Look, if you want to be in charge of disposing of stuff, you're in charge of it.
I don't want to be in charge of anything.
Too bad.
I've read your books.
Next cosmic horror, it's your job to hide it somewhere.
Next one to bring something, it's Web's cleanup.
Starting now.
Here's just Cthulhu in a box. Good luck.
Oh,
So-
guys, I have an additional idea for while we go through it. I could turn on my gem of seeing, which gives me true sight for a little while.
I
And then I
mean,
could see if there's any tricks along the way. Or
Yeah,
if
you can look through the magician.
yeah, you can't hide anything from me, essentially.
I like that. And you can wear the bandana.
Yeah, Wep could wear the bandana, because the Fae, or the elves are really in tune with that ethereal plane.
Though, if it's one of the original Fae, they're not pretty looking or nice. If it starts warping your mind, look away.
If it hurts, stop staring.
You know, you would think that, but they tell me it's really hard to.
Also,
It's like
in
it's
our
so
group,
ugly, it just draws you in, and you can't. Look away.
I can't wait to wake up. Maybe I'm just in my garage and I use too much brake cleaner.
No. No lucky escapes.
Any preparations before you head yonder?
Yeah. What do you want to do for buffs and stuff? Do we want to get full spells before we go?
Oh, by the way, I fixed it to where you guys can actually read when you click it to drop down the information.
oh, good, thank you.
That was driving me nuts. I was like, this is so
Really?
stupid. Why does there
Gem
drop
of
down that doesn't
seeing.
work?
Description. Gem
Oh,
of seeing.
thank God.
Wait, is that all you guys see or no?
No, no, I
Oh,
see
that's
the
what it
No,
used to
no,
say,
no,
right?
no.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it
that's
would
what
do
it used to
before.
be
Yeah,
like.
yeah. So I was like, so annoying.
If we're going to do a dungeon, I see we get full spells.
Yeah.
But you mean you want me
Probably.
to honor you guys a long rest, or you're telling them to take a long rest? I want to make sure I know what you're saying.
Taking a long rest.
Got it. Yeah, I was like,
We
you're
were doing
asking
a
me, or you
short
telling your
because we
team?
were
Yeah.
we were good for another encounter, but
It
if
might
we're doing a
seem
whole
like
dungeon,
I'm asking, but I'm telling.
yeah.
a whole dungeon.
I'm telling
yeah.
my genius friends here. Let's actually rest today. And Shio needs it because he has 2 points of exhaustion, to be fair.
One. I summoned Bruce to get rid of one of them.
That's your intention. I see. Cheater. Okay, so yeah, if you
He's
took a long
brand
rest,
new.
he'd be fine. Yeah, he'd be set.
I'd be good to go. I'd have my 9th level spell slot back.
But
I
you
can
can't
up
cast
cap-
Wish again, though.
No, I can. I
Isn't
use
there
it
a
as
roll on
it's-
Wish after casting
It's
it?
a
There's like a
roll
percentage of
for
failing.
how many long rests you have to take before you can do it again.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me double check.
Really read it. Yeah, there's a condition. You can't use it every day.
My
That
genie
is
gives me
true.
that. That's why I know.
Oh, no, I'm fine with not casting Wish again for a little
I
bit.
mean,
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
no,
roll
I
a
was
1,
just
then you'll
saying,
get it
yeah.
back.
I just want the 9th level
The
spell
stress of
slot
casting.
back.
Oh yeah, you'll get the spell slot. I just meant Wish itself, but the stress
No,
of
yeah, if he
casting the
rolls a 1,
spell
then he'll get the
to
Swish
produce
back.
any effect other than a duplicating another spell weakens you. After enduring that stress, each time you cast the spell until you finish a long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage. Oh shit, per level of that spell. Well, that's if you casted a spell. Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold up.
I don't remember any of that.
Whoa, this
I'm
is
just
a
gonna
whole
put
new
it in the
thing.
chat.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
so
it
everyone
just
can
saying
read
you
it.
can't
But
make
yeah,
it.
no,
You
read
get
that
like a
shit.
6th
It's
level
there.
spell, and you can't do it again until after rolling to see how many rests you have to take to do it
You're
again.
able to achieve something. Okay, hold on. The stress of casting the spell to produce any effect other than duplicating the spell weakens you. Okay, so after enduring that stress, which you technically did, each time you cast a spell until you finish a long rest, you take 1d4 necrotic damage per the level of the spell. Have you casted any spells since you casted Wish? Holy crap, that's amazing.
I did, but I didn't use it outside of the designated thing, so I don't take the extra damage.
Why not? What do you mean?
Doesn't it say
Until you
long as-
finish a
if you
long
do it
rest.
out-
You haven't taken a long
Oh,
rest
that's
yet.
why I have a different spell. I don't have Wish. I have Limited Wish.
So you didn't, right? You haven't taken a long
Here, I'm
rest.
gonna post it for you.
So you would take damage for summoning Bruce, correct?
Let me see. The stress
Yeah.
produce any effect other than duplicating another spell.
You didn't duplicate a spell.
I did. Greater restoration.
No. Oh, over the creature. But
Yeah,
your
'cause-
wish entitled, you didn't. Oh, is that was your guys' intention? Then the way you worded it was otherwise, correct?
yeah, you said you already knew the result.
Yeah.
It was the flare you wanted, right?
Yeah. I just wanted. Yeah, you technically did duplicate a spell, and you
I was
casted
really
it at a
invested
higher
behind that
level.
spell, so I realized it's a different spell.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I was comfortable using the inside one, because I know how detrimental wish could be.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I
then
thought
maybe
you
there
had the
isn't
one
a
that I had, the
condition.
one that I
Yeah.
posted.
No, yours is a bit more conditionalized, but let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, no, mine's awesome. I just roll a fucking D4 and find out how long till I can use it again. Yours apparently just need a rest.
Yeah, I guess you technically could do it the next day. Interesting. See, I'm totally skipped over that because I thought, oh yeah, like in my head we were going big, but technically that's all you really did and just casted it at its highest possible marker to get it done.
Yeah,
Okay.
using wish as the omnipresent force that makes it happen.
What an out of the
Now-
box spell. I love it.
Yeah, that I guess if you guys take a long rest, you technically could wish again. Can't stop them.
I don't think I will for a little while. I don't like the wish spell. I just thought it was the only way to free this man.
Just remember,
I'm
there's
glad
someone
that you
sitting in
fucking pulled it
office who
off
has
right,
to
because
answer
it could have
this.
fucked you up.
Yeah.
Someone like me.
No, remember, there's no one in an office. I drew from myself.
Oh, I'm so. It's not an automatic spell. I'm pretty sure the universe itself goes, you know what? Screw you.
Probably that overlord that gets alluded to in all those god books.
Yeah, that's why I stopped using Wish. I asked for my toast, and it didn't even toast it. Burned it.
Oh, this isn't even how I
Oh,
like it.
Specify a temperature is? That's like, geez, you weren't using wish, right?
Give me
I
toast.
specified
What? No butter?
temperature, length of time, and it was like, you didn't specify the grain texture. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, it is in that one. You didn't specify that it is a progressive heat up, because that's how it'll just burn instantly if it starts at like 105 degrees.
Oh, I went back and forth like 1,000 times. And then it just kept getting worse. Then the last time it was like 1,000-year-old piece of toast that was perfect.
But
Come on.
hard as a rock.
Yeah, very disappointing.
I bet it was hyper dense though. It probably was really good for a dragon.
It was terrible. Universe refuses to make proper toast.
To be fair, we haven't been able to do it either. Maybe they can't. Maybe that's just an enigma of the universe. No one shall ever have perfect toast.
Yeah, well, then I broke out the Mythalar.
Oh god, you use one of those why are we not using this in war?
Oh, well, if I use it, the goddess of magic gets upset every time. Something about the universe ending or some shit.
Well, it's ending already. If we could use it to summon her and show her that a school of magic is stopping the end, she might help us.
No, if I take it out of storage, she'll try to take it away again.
You're not very good at sharing your toys, are you?
Fine, let me
I'm
replicate.
sorry. Who else has
To
one?
be fair, I imagine Mistra probably doesn't like Iz very much. He's the one that creates all of the problem casters.
Well, this is
You got a
accurate.
point. I feel kind of shanghaied. I don't even remember agreeing to be a dragon guard. I just appeared here.
You were here, and
pretty
then
sure
you
we
signed the
all did.
contract for power.
He like pulled me out of my own fucking dimension to call me the problem. Seems a lot of
probably-
shifting the blame is in order here.
Someone in the alley probably went, "Hey, buddy, you want some gold?" And you went, "Yeah." And then you ended up at the school.
Definitely sounds like shifting the blame.
I'm just saying, you answered the call.
Answer, you spoke into my head. I had no choice.
You yanked me out of my bed.
It wasn't me.
You stared through my window.
You stared
You
through my
watched me
window
for a
every
week.
morning.
This was
Look, I
planned.
feel like I'm getting gigged up on.
Yeah, the kidnapper tends to do that when he gives his hostages power.
This is just a really sick Munchausen syndrome we got going around.
Maybe go with the flow isn't the flow we should go with?
We've established we're not the good guy anymore.
Well, we're not the bad guy. We're just a bunch of guys.
Neutral.
We're just trying to survive, man. With a
You're so
world
lucky
intact.
I'm fucking chaotic neutral alignment.
Seg, any opinions before you enter?
No, not really.
Takes a little dust bath.
He's pretty perplexed by the whole thing, but he's pretty confident in what he knows about the mist.
Yelling at shit is not gonna fucking help us, guys.
Okay, yeah, but if we are going into a dungeon, we should take a long rest. I
Yeah.
mean, we did just fight a kraken.
Well, and those things, the other things. It's
Not
been a
you,
while since.
Calamari. You're the best. Keep doing what you're doing.
It gives a nod. All right, you guys want to take a long rest? Trigger it as you do. Do 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 do. Who keeps watch? Other than Calamari.
I
I'll
will
help
sleep
keep
on
watch.
Calamari's head.
You got it. You sleep on Calamari's head. It's slimy, but you find a good textual along one of the blades in which act like hair or depictionary identification for them.
Totally alright with
Take
that.
first watch.
I guess I'll take second.
So we got Seg, Wep, and then Shio.
Yeah, that works for me.
Seg, give me a survival check and then tell me what you'd be doing. Or for your case, start talking about what you're doing while you take your time to roll the dice.
Well, I have to get the dice, running. Oh, wait. I am a little confused. Is his stony corpse still there?
Yeah, you guys, it's still he's made it very clear he's laying on his back. I don't know if
He's
I could have made it
there.
any
He's
clearer.
got like a neck hole and like his astral projection form went in.
That I didn't catch all of that. So
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah. Oh, good lord.
For the too long didn't read, Shio worded his wish in a way that brought the man back right before his glory would have been.
Yeah, now we got to go to the dungeon, kill the queen, or make love to the queen. I'm not sure which one yet.
Maybe
Hey,
both.
whichever one works.
That's what I'm thinking.
Even if you didn't bring him back to his pinnacle of his prime, I'm still impressed that you didn't get backlash. So I'm still impressed with you, Shio.
Seg, you keep an eye
I
out towards the
will
tree line. Go ahead.
be sitting on his nose.
You got it. As you sit on the nose of this giant, you hear a little.
You know what happened?
I
when
always had
birds done
allergies.
shit right.
But you look like a feathery friend, so I won't bother you to move.
He's like a pigeon just gonna shit on this fucking statue.
I guess I'll
You
be
seem
polite
like
to
a
him, 'cause
brave
he's been
one.
helpful. And I'll go sit on his helmet instead.
Well,
So it's
then
less
I can
tickly.
make out your face. You can't see it, but he's rolling his eyes back to get a good look at you. What makes you? He in such a bellow. His voice is so loud it rumbles those who are resting. It gives them like a weird kind of massagist, relaxed nature. It's loud. Like anyone within 200 feet can probably hear this man whispering. But for you guys, after speaking to him in a more abrupt state, it's almost like a therapeutic massage for those who are actually in a rest. So, I've been listening and not been talking.
Oh, are you and Seg gonna have a heart to heart?
So
Wait,
you
did he
feel Web
say-
judge you in his sleep.
Talking to you, bud. Come on, good bud.
Is he sleep talking? Please tell me he's sleep talking.
I don't know who, Web or
Wet.
the guy. Yeah, he's sleep talking.
I'm going to, because he's on top of the
Yeah,
squid,
calamari.
right?
Calamari,
Yeah,
bro. You called it a squid. It's a
calamari.
kraken. You're about to get murdered in your
Kraken.
sleep.
Yeah,
I'm
but
at
he's
PC
gonna.
Richards on the best fucking
Mom's gonna
vibrating
come
chair you've ever
by,
met.
fry the fuck out of me. I don't want to catapult at him. I'm catapulting into the air. I want to clarify that, and trying to land the little pebbles I'm catapulting on his stomach.
Give me a performance check.
Wake up, it's your shift, asshole.
First one easy enough.
Both of them.
Are you trying to hurt him in this case?
No, the point is to like get as many rocks onto his stomach as possible without waking him up.
So far, you are succeeding. You can try
All right.
again if you wish to go
Also,
again.
did
How
he
many
comment that
crackers can I
I
stack on
haven't
his
been
forehead?
speaking very much? Crackers, can I stack them?
Sure,
sure
if you
he'll
feel that
thank
way.
me. Well, I
Who'd we
mean,
almost kill with this? Was it
my
Shio?
yeah, you almost killed Shio, but we were stacking rocks on it.
That's true.
Not quite
That's a little
pebbles.
different.
And Shio's
Gonna
not
wake up
moving,
so
which just means
confused.
force damage.
So
Yeah,
shoot me another catapult.
I found in oh, my foundry just black screened, but I've found in my years on the streets and whatnot that in tense situations where there's a lot of unknown variables, it's pretty handy to just sit back and watch for a while, you know?
Unknown variables is a dwarf's danger. We live for it. But I
Oh,
could
yeah.
imagine someone less inclined or smaller, like your size, would not wish to endure such heavy burdens of heroisms and achievements of valor.
Yeah, I've never been much of a hero type myself. Mostly just in it for the adventure, the riches, and the power, to be completely honest with you. So I
And the
pick my
boogie.
battles pretty carefully, I think I'd say. I hear Shio like sneeze or something in his sleep.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're snoring over here. First the
Seg,
power, then the bitches.
Seg saying that he picks his battles carefully is just blasphemy to Shio's unconscious ears.
He goes, I picked mine and I knew I wouldn't lose, and yet, did I lose if I'm still alive?
That's the big question, ain't it?
I've never seen anyone walk away from that trial, and yet here I lie. Stuck still, but I feel hope inside.
Well, maybe we'll finish this challenge and get you unstuck from the stone. How about that?
You get another 4 rocks on wet. I think if you finish this trial, I'll finally be at peace, proving that what I did and what you may do can beat that queen, and she's not as invulnerable as she claims, though her feet still stands while I lay here.
Well, maybe I can bring you some peace at least then.
I'll be here waiting. Be
I
careful on
don't
the
know.
inside.
And then one final set of rocks.
Okay.
I assume I walk
Calamari
into
notices is
an
like,
end.
me too, and drops a straight fucking boulder on me.
After we see where Seg gets, Calamari adds like another 600.
Me too.
Easy as Seg. Well, I actually don't know which one you said advantage. So you got the high. You fire. Doop, 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 doop,
What we
doop.
up to like 16 rocks,
You
something
got
like
about
that.
13 sitting on him. Say, what? Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Absolutely. Damn, do I knock him over?
Your breathing goes into labor.
Perfect.
You're
It's time.
struggling to. You're still sleeping
Too
somehow
many
through it,
rocks.
but you're slowly suffocating in your sleep as you're not taking enough air. Over a couple seconds prior to, say, making it to wake you up, you wake up on your own, choking and gasping in a very tough condition. You do get 1
Oh,
point of exhaustion.
Where the
oh,
fuck did these rocks come from?
I was gonna knock the pile of rocks off him with a catapult, so it would startle him awake, like an actual fire
Okay.
in that pile of
So
rocks.
let's see if you hit it. If you hit it, then more might happen.
So if I hit the pile of rocks, he doesn't suffocate. But if I hit him, he takes a bunch of damage because
I
I'd
don't know.
rather
we're
the
not that
damage
far
hit
away.
me.
It depends on what you actually do. You've been lucky
That's
so
fair.
far with
I
the
could
one.
I'd rather the
I could
damage hit
miss.
me.
I could miss entirely. That's a good
You
point.
can get a nat 20 and land it in his mouth. I really don't know.
Right between the horns, baby. Come on.
You're going for the field goal. Here we go. We're going for the points. We're going for the points.
Oh, you have an actual catapult? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the spell.
Give me a saving throw, Web. At a
I thought you were
disadvantage
just
because you're
launching around. I
sleeping.
didn't know you have an actual fucking catapult.
In your sleep, as the catapult final rock comes fleeing, it hits the rocks as you kind of just kind of choke out in a natural slumber and roll to the side as the rocks fall off into the water. Bloop.
We're gonna blame sleep apnea.
Give me a perception check, Web, on whether or not you hear it. You hear something struggle you awake. You're not quite sure whether it was the ambiance of a drippity drop, or if it's your bird pal looking at a distance as if he had a slingshot finger set up, but nothing in hand.
Huh.
Well, that's my cue to change the guards. It's been great chatting with you, though.
Mm-hmm. He just murmurs.
That's to get the exhaustion?
No, I'll fix it.
I was gonna say, why do I feel like I didn't sleep at all?
There you go. So, what during your watch, is there anything specific you wish to do?
We're definitely staying away from the creepy golem, dude. I'm probably gonna fuck around with these two animals, get them more tame, try to maybe patch up calamari because he's taking a beating.
Okay. Calamari does heal within the slumber, but you go to give an extra animal handling touch to it all.
Yeah.
Shit stings. It's like it reduces 15 of its healing. Otherwise, you show good effort. It goes, I
And get tanked
appreciate
in the
your
face.
effort, but I am a species that needs unique care. Sacrificial food would heal me swifter.
How much better would it be?
My mother would bring me 5 cows worth.
God, this is rough. I really don't want to do this, but I'm gonna sacrifice the goat.
It is a construct.
It's a construct.
Yes, sir.
I'll sacrifice the T-Rex. I get the T-Rex over here.
No, he'll heal in his sleep, man. We can worry about sacrificing his stuff to him
But
later.
look at those eyes. How'd you say no?
It does the puppies. Let me see. It's going to try to persuade.
I'm hungry. How can I say no?
Oh, yeah.
So go hunting for it.
It straight pleads with you, Web. Give me what you have. The best that you have.
We've
It's
got a
just
whole bunch
hungry.
of pets.
It
It
can
can have
heal,
the
but it has
T-Rex.
not eaten.
But I'd like to blindfold the T-Rex. I don't want to see what's happening.
You need to feed it? Is that what you're trying to do?
It's hungry. It's small. It's cute.
Do you need me to summon food for it?
I'm too invested in this. I want to feed the T-Rex now.
How would you present the T-Rex? Do you have these like in your pocket
Blindfolded
thing that
and
you pull out of your
hog-tied.
pocket, or where was this T-Rex following you this whole time?
I guess either I'm putting like a request order in, or I'm gonna go try to wrestle something up.
You're either putting in a request of something to appear in a time in which will not arrive in this rest, or you can go to try to find
Yeah, so
something.
we're gonna wrestle something up.
Go ahead and give me a survival check as you stomp off, prepared to feed this bad boy something
I gotta
juicy.
feed the baby.
I will help him out. I feel bad for him. He's a pirate, not a wilderness guy.
But I gotta feed my baby, and apparently I am a wilderness guy.
That was with
Damn.
the calamari, but that's okay. Yeah, you have
Oh.
a +2
I think
also,
I have
so
4.
I'll accept
Yeah.
it. You do find 2 goat-sized species. Do you pursue?
Peacefully, like a cuttlefish. I want to hypnotize them to think that they are in no danger.
Animal handling check. At advantage
Then
with
betray
intent.
them.
Yeah, baby.
I rolled a 0. I had you clicked, so that was me. You got an advantage. Yeah, you absolutely convinced these 2 goats to stay still long enough for you to murder them. Do
I
you
guess
drag
we're
them
gonna.
back, or do you
Yeah,
have
we're gonna
calamari
drag
go
them
to
back
them?
already out of breath from being almost crushed by stone, Seg.
Yes, he's yelling in the camp to himself, and everyone's
This
none the wiser.
motherfucker.
As he drags over 2 goats to calamari, calamari gets excited, wraps those 2 suckers up, shoves them in the water as you see the blood begin to fill up the pool, and slowly, as if you hear like a slurping, they are slowly ingesting such creature. They don't immediately shove it into their mouth, in which you know there's a barrel worth of teeth. It seems as if they are draining them first. They thank you for your services. Calamari has been boosted in relation. Congratulations.
We're gonna just chuck a fucking stone at Shio and pass out. Your
Give
turn.
me a unarmed attack.
Wow, I
Shio,
didn't miss it, baby.
you actually get chucked and hit with the stone. Give me a
You should
perception
go
check at
dance to the
advantage to see if you wake up initially or if you wake up to the pain that builds.
That's like the worst part. My strength is so low. I don't even do damage.
This rock does
Minimum's 1.
6 upon impact. Waking up Shio.
That's the most
What
damage I've
the-
ever done. I'll take it.
I
Your
have
turn.
What
you were awake.
the fuck?
You absolutely know it was Wep. You see his horns go down the way.
Eye contact. Heavy eye contact.
Uh, whatever. I'm gonna get up. All right.
I imagine Seg does like a elf thing and just like meditates for his rests, because he doesn't sleep anymore as a vampire, so he'll let out a little chuckle.
Sure. Yeah. You arise to dead
Feigning
stand,
sleep.
and then he collapses. Ta-da. You find yourself awake, semi-alone, as you normally allow those who need their own recovery methods to do their own thing, but you may interact as you choose.
So, tell me about your time. Like, were there a lot more giant dwarves like you? Were you pretty rare? Did you use volcanoes as forges?
A volcano would still burn my flesh. The magma inside is a forgeman's wish, but not even we at all size can control its flow. Materials we made resisted it, yes. But even then, a simple newborn would spill it and cause disaster to any village or any town smaller than us. We are the ancients of giantism, a disease that made newborns grow much larger in their pace of adultism. Even I am probably, even I don't know what era you're in, but Even I, at my stage of challenging the Queen, I was only considered 7, though that'd be 170 in some other years. For me, it was just 7. In giantism, we rise so tall that we see the sun for 3 days before the moon comes full.
Dang. Did you know about the ancient adamantite, the one with like the blue streaks in it?
Well, it was not adamantine at such time. If it is blue, it is not adamantine at all. It would be the azerite. Cities were once built with just that. No magic weaver could do a thread of inkling thoughts against such. It was a conduit of such absorption that it was almost futile for a mage of any kind to approach a settlement in which used it even in their spoons.
Wow. That's a pretty powerful material. We don't have anything like that nowadays.
There was a war called the Slaying Wars. All of our kind chose not to fight and stay in Fairy's Peak, for we knew if we were shown to still exist, each side would yearn to our desires. Our peer minds were only safe in isolation.
I wonder if your people are still in isolation.
Ah, Fairy's Peak has a way of never passing time. We always pop out when we needed to or wanted to, though we were at the whims of the future and the past that was weaved by others, never influenced by our own antics.
Oh, like a pocket outside of space and time. That makes sense. You probably wouldn't be able to thrive on on like this world.
We've always found plenty to get us by across any and all existence, for Fairy's Peak breaks what one calls the plane of currents.
So like a nexus between all the material planes?
I do not know what any of that is, but I do know our rivers run with the most exotic of mysteries. It is rare, or at least an old cycle, to see something you once caught within 100 years again.
Oh, sounds like a beautiful place.
We did not name it Fairy's Peak for nothing. The fairies kept it luxuriously enticing to never leave.
Oh, that makes sense. And that's how the queen got you.
Well,
They were nearby.
the Queen got me because I discovered that in my home there was a disease. Every one of us had it, but only few knew we died of it.
Oh, what kind of disease? Like a plague or something?
Now that I think and ponder long, I understand that the disease was the desire of adventure. For if I stayed, the fairies surely would have kept me cared for. He begins to drift off as if the more he discusses, the more he starts to slowly go into a depressing gloop of realization. He had it good. He had it great. And when he went after more, he was forgotten.
But don't worry, now you can rise again. Your legend will continue.
You're the worst. It's like a sore subject, and he can't even walk away.
Just keep poking.
I can only hope your success truly fulfills what your naive wish could have simply been from the beginning. Though I thank you, I find it silly you would not ask for me in my prime. That would be the most typical request of any good general looking for a soldier.
I wish that I'd be dead.
Well, I've never used Wish before, and I'm still in my second year of college.
Sorry, you're an experiment.
I say, such young individuals in such an odd structure, as I do not know what this college looks like. I imagine it sounds like a prison of forcefulness.
Kind
I'm
of.
glad you expressed your one wish on a body like mine, Dwarven son.
Well, I saw someone who needed help, so I wanted to help you.
Do not speak of helping, or else I will not be welcomed when I'm released. Keep that between us, or I might be inclined to squish you later. He
Got it.
seems like funny but serious at the same time, like he's not proud of where he's found.
Yeah, no worries. It'll be our little secret.
Your secret's safe with me. Hey, everyone!
As his voice echoes and travels to every hare and Haragon in the region. Sheo, sorry. Can you give me a survival? Everything seems just dandy. Your conversation and his booming voice of Ballo most likely kept all what would be a threat away.
Oh,
You feel
nice.
good about your time here, and you get the sense that the dwarf inside has gone to his own slumber as a slow, easy breathe and soft stream of air breaks through the cracks in a very steady pace. Your party looks well rested and calm in their nature. It is time to wake them up.
I pour water on Wep.
No.
Wept is awoken by waterlogging, and he is wondering who's interrogating him this time.
Where's your lunch money?
I already gave you my lunch money.
Yeah, but I want more.
It wasn't enough.
Anymore.
I get premium, top shelf.
I gotta get enough to take your mom out to dinner.
I'm on a budget system.
The student life is you wake up to the complaints of their finances, even though you already proven to them that you're rich. They just don't get money. If you're rich, you're rich. If you're not, you're not. And these guys, they're rich with you, but yet they still complain about it.
Oh, you'll never be upper class if you worry about things like money.
If
Is
I
you
make it
killed
to
the
upper class, I'll be so happy.
Well, I mean, like planeswalker upper class.
Yeah, no, I
You look
meant
down
school.
on nations. Money is just a meaningless object. You think in terms of which nations you're going to trade away. That sort of deal.
Sorry, but our first economics class is in year 4.
What? You haven't been reading ahead? God, no wonder why you guys never excel.
I'm up to year 3. Thank you very much. I've realized
Well,
this is more of a
obviously, your
self-study
force
school.
escaping you.
I just wanted to learn from professors.
I just wanted to do my professor.
Some of us had other objectives.
Oh, so you
You're
guys all
really
ready?
understanding why Seg is the only graduate.
He's just well put together.
Yeah, guys, I stopped reading ages ago. You can't be worried about that kind of stuff when you're a graduate.
Yeah, you just have to force reality to be what you want. That's the entire
I
point
wouldn't
of this.
believe you were a graduate if I didn't see that dapper fucking tie, man.
Hey, I have to dress the part.
Is that a double Windsor?
Is that what it is? 'Cause I don't know.
Oh, obviously, your force escaping you.
Well,
Well,
I
obviously,
To be honest, I never untied it after I stole it off the neck of that
It's a
first year.
clip-on.
You know what I just realized, Seg? You're valedictorian. You're the only one in your graduating class.
Oh my god.
That also means he's the lowest ranker.
There's no award for lowest ranking, only the top.
Oh, I thought you
Therefore,
were-
he
Bullshit.
wins.
I don't want to hear the valedictorian talk. I want to hear the asshole that failed talk. Okay, I want to hear both sides.
You pull out the valedictorian thing. You know that little thing that goes around their neck. Here you go.
And then this one will strangle you. It's for getting the lowest.
We don't let
Comes to
anyone
life.
walk who can't succeed.
Yeah.
We got a reputation. Only the best.
And if you're not the best, it'll take you out so you don't embarrass us. But you don't have to worry about that.
Hey, so are you telling me that this thing will strangle me if I have low intelligence?
No, because you're undead.
You're the only one qualified to go.
Real quick, I wanted to point something out to you guys. If you click on your character and drag it, you should now be able to see updated distances show up across any tokens in Vision. They show an elevation distance and the flat distance. The elevation is the second number that you see when dragging yourself.
I don't
I'm
see
not
it at all,
seeing it.
actually.
You guys
I see it when other people do it.
the ruler tool, but how would you raise distance?
Are you using the ratio? I see it perfectly fine.
No, I see my thing, but I'm saying
Oh.
if I want to raise it higher.
Oh, don't use the rule.
Right.
Oh, that's if you right click and use the little 0 elevation on your thing. So like
see
it'll
it.
automatically do it. So you're there, you see how the elevation doesn't work actually. Oh yeah, it says
That's
at
what I'm
10
saying.
feet.
Yeah, if I use just the token select one, it doesn't show me the distance. If I use a
Right.
ruler, it shows me both.
Oh,
Length
so the
and
ruler
height.
actually does give you both
Ah,
correctly.
yeah.
Yeah, it gives me length and height, but how do I alter the height?
Good point. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's different. Okay. So you see how it says 0 feet and then
Yep.
nothing on the right at
Yep.
0? So it
Well,
I
at
don't know
10
why
was
it's
the
not
base level.
Yes, because I put you at 10 feet, but it doesn't actually show you the up, down, left feet for whatever reason. So
Okay.
not everything's perfect, but that's what it's calculating.
Well, for
But if you
measuring
think
line,
about
it's
it, look
definitely
at if you yeah, I mean otherwise, yeah, I guess it's working. So yeah. So there's some aspects that don't work, but at least I wanted to explain to you what you're seeing when you're moving it around.
No, I
if that
get it.
happens.
I understand. We're
Yeah.
just never gonna see a 3D again. It's fine. It's cool. I got it.
Not true. That'll be the elevation. I think that's what the elevation one is 3D based because this is
Yeah,
the
the
same guy
3D it
who makes the
works.
3D stuff. But
Where do you see elevation at?
The bottom number when you use your
I
measurement
had to right
tool
click.
tells you where you are.
oh yeah, your actual elevation, yeah, it's that when you right click. And you if you were to change that, it would then put the number
The at
above
one
you.
is like how high you are.
But nonetheless, that's how that works. So, you guys ready to go in?
Just about. As a quick aside, did Seg get any more sweet bonus HP from that dinosaur dying in his vicinity?
Well, it was 2 goats, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was 2 goats, yeah. What? Yeah, what's the vicinity again?
60 feet, I think.
You're 60 feet in the range.
You're gonna take food from my baby's mouth?
No, it's just the negative energy of the
Yeah.
dead. So.
I'll say you flew by and got half.
Okay.
So you would have gone 1710 because the goats weren't like super beefy.
Yeah.
It's still something.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna pop Shield of Faith for the fun of it, and I'll be ready to go.
All right.
Alright, and I have True Sight.
Got it. You got True Sight. So we have True Sight, a bit of temp HP. What else?
I might as well just a levitate. Oh, and resistance.
You got.
I think we'll do Hero's Feast. Let me find it. It's rare for me to use it because it's
It's a rest spell.
It is. It is.
Should be.
Yeah, that one took a second to find.
What? Is that the 11 temp or what? It just rolls damage for fun. I really don't know why.
I don't know why it did that. Its hit points is also okay. So I guess I gain 11.
Okay.
Everyone else can roll whatever they roll.
And what's the rolls? It's a
2d10.
2d8.
2d10.
2d10. Okay. Everyone can roll 2d10. That's your temp gain. Web. I mean, sorry, seg. If it's under 17, you keep 17.
Got it.
So Rio got 17.
I got 8.
Hey, better than none.
And this one will cure all diseases. And where?
Shio instantly dies. He was the disease from the beginning.
Space AIDS.
Oh no! Anyway, disease and poisons became immune to poison and
Congratulations,
being
you guys have
frightened
now
and
beaten the
wisdom saves.
campaign.
Right? Seg becomes a holy person. This whole slew of effects.
Seg takes over as a new oracle.
That's terrifying. No one notices any special ailments removing from their person. You were all safe and now purged for this entry.
The
Are you all
clap,
ready
it's gone,
for-
guys. Oh my god.
You're all ready for a dungeon of trials.
Why does Wep look cleaner all of a sudden?
He has that like Old Spice vibe. I imagine he's the key figure.
It's like he's
Oh,
the most interesting bird in the universe, and I don't know why.
Because you keep killing all the other ones.
It's the tie.
No, I was thinking the Old Spice commercials, the most interesting man on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's Dos Equis. You're thinking about fucking Terry
Dos
Crews.
Equis.
No, I was definitely thinking Dos Equis.
It's
then.
Terry Crews is the Old Spice guy.
Yeah, I just don't see Seg playing a one-man band by twitching his abs and shit.
I can imagine that.
True.
Can't do.
The wing muscles.
They molt. That's it.
I
Let me
mean,
show
if
you
you,
how
if you want
old
me
I
to,
am. Talk about my experience.
Are we sure she's still alive?
I mean, she
Do we
called
care
all
if he's still alive?
This is an odd experience for me. It's as if it's my memories. And you're... Oh, you're my mates. You don't remember being... You look exactly like... Blimey. He just kind of goes into a stoic silence and just looks off ahead. It's as if certain parts of him awake as he passes through what he was. Shio requested the glory, right? You know, pretty much what would have been his glory. And this was the key moment in his life that he would have had all the glory.
You must be reliving your memories as we go through them.
Speak into the mic, my dude.
Don't you know we're in the
Right.
cave? She'll hear us. Stay on your guard.
I don't think
The
she's
wild
alive.
ones
No,
ahead of you.
You can
Elf.
hear him? I cranked him to 200. I still can't fucking hear him.
Who,
How about
me?
now?
No, Shio.
Or Shio? Oh, Shio's fine. He's not even low.
Huh. You
Exit,
guys-
come
Now I
back.
hear you. There we go.
Okay, you're good. Okay.
man, no elf would allow this place to be this dirty.
Unless it was for a
Dirt?
trial.
What are you talking about? This pristine stone. Look at that statue. He runs ahead.
We better catch up with him, Is.
He immediately
Well,
looks
he's
at it.
dead. Well, sort of dead.
also as a side note, I have no vision, so I'm reloading real quick if I lag behind physically. That's why.
Okay.
Is Shio picking up anything with that true sight?
Shit. You walk in and this place is freaking gorgeous. You don't even know what it is talking about. It's beautifully marbled, clean, dust-free, shiny, almost as if it had just been polished with some kind of mineral oil across every single stone, not a nook or cranny missing. The statue before you is gorgeous. It is a beautiful female elf that has a natural born elven bow in one hand, wearing elven armor of the most pristine materials you can think of, and a shield on their back. On their head a crown, but at their feet, knee level, as if one were to take a kneel, there is scripture written.
Well, this place is beautiful, Is.
I'm gonna start
What?
rubbing oil on the abs.
I guess if you love spiders and webs and disappointment,
I don't see any of that. There's just gold and gleam, and look, there's even script right here.
It's in Elven. Doesn't anyone speak Elven?
I can translate it if no one does.
Ironically, I don't think anyone actually speaks Elven.
Look, I came to
Bro.
a school about dragons, so I learned Draconic.
you thought
Just gonna
correct.
rub some oil on these abs.
Where's that?
Well, is
spell?
she a goddess or?
Do you take the oil from the stones
Abs
that
like
you?
that?
Oh,
Have
are
to
you
be.
wearing your mask whip the entire time? I mean your bandana.
I mean,
Scarf,
no,
whatever.
I was waiting for Shio to tell me that he
Got
picked
it.
up anything with that true sight.
Yeah, I mean he thinks it's gorgeous here. The rest of you guys all see old cobwebs and
Yeah, no, I'm
literally
blind. I'm just
destroyed
rubbing some
structures.
abs.
Beautiful. Shio, you use comprehend languages. And you know what? I will let you read it. One sec. I'm just copy and paste it to you. I mean, everyone can read it together, but you actually read it aloud.
For duration, you understand the literal meaning of any smuggling.
Wait, where? Oh, kneel before the golden queen, pay homage with reverence keen, for tests await, trials supreme, a journey where skills will gleam. In 2 short hours your worth is measured, time ticks, the challenge treasured. Immortality awaits, victory's prize at the queen's side, where glory lies. In rooms of peril, power and grace, face the trials at a rapid pace. Magic aside, physical embrace, virtues tested in this sacred place. Through blades and gas and puzzles sly, wisdom, charm, and intellect high. Each test reveals what you imply. The worthy shall touch the sky.
I'm concerned already. You guys keep telling me that it's all my fault. Therefore,
This is
well,
not
do
the
I even
time, Is.
qualify?
For you trying to fucking shift the blame is not the time.
Well, no, I was trying to accept it because it says like you have to be worthy. I don't know.
You see Dorvan's son kneeling in silence.
I think in order to start the trial, we have to kneel, guys. But
I will
you
kneel
really
as
not
I
see the
fucking
golden
rub down
room?
these abs.
No, Shio, I see a shithole. A ruin of a bygone era.
It might
Not
be.
agree.
It might
What's
be an
that?
illusion keeping your keeping you from seeing what's really here. Probably hiding from people like you Is.
Well, yeah, I would never double look at this room.
And on that note, which one is Seg seeing? Does he see the dilapidated one that Is does, or does he see the
Correct.
pristine
You
one?
see what everyone else sees. Shio's the only one seeing the real deal.
Got it.
Must be really strong illusion work to get past.
We'll throw on a blindfold as we're rubbing down the abs. On our knees, of course.
As you put the blindfold on, Shio. Shio, what you see is beautiful and gorgeous. Pristine in every way. Wep. I was gonna tell Seg and Is, but we'll get to them. Wep. You see 3 different versions. You see the pristine, you see the where it is, and you see the Dwarven Psalms. His entire party, a couple wizards, 2 looking barbarian-like brute individuals, not including Dwarven Psalm themselves. A shy, small goat-like creature with goat footings further behind, staff in hand. They don't look like they had the demeanor of being a wizard.
Like a
You see them
satire?
all take a kneel. Perhaps. You've never witnessed one in your own living at this time, but yes. You see all of them hesitantly kneel, all throughout the room. None of them directly in front, and the door opened. As they all go inside, and the last person being the scared satire, the door closes. It then slowly goes and fades and turns the two visions into one. You can interact with both while you are wearing the blindfold. What I mean by that is if something was destroyed here and is present there, your touch counts on both sides. Shio
Cool, that's what I was
witnesses
gonna ask,
this
if I
on
could see all
only
three sides, like
the
a difference
present
between
side.
them.
Yeah, at the time, the middle, the Dwarven Psalms, that is already played. You get that once every time you enter a room if you continue to focus this way. But after that, it's up to you guys to recall what it is what it is he saw as open knowledge, because I'll assume Wep runs it through you guys. But then he sees both versions: the destroyed state and the proper state.
Can I look around the proper stateroom to see if there's anything like any hints, maybe anything of interest, maybe? Yeah.
This looks like a welcoming chamber. It's
So
meant for
pretty
people to walk inside, get prepared. Very basic. It does not give anyone a juice box or a volunteer medal, at least not yet.
Okay. Can I examine where he's kneeling? I want to
He's
make
kneeling
sure.
just in a general location. There's no little pivots on the floor. Wep can also adhere to the fact that no matter where you kneeled, as long as everyone in the room kneeled together, the next door opened.
Okay.
In judgment of the statue, basically.
Gonna give it a slap on the ass and a wink.
You do so. No response.
Really? After I oiled your abs up and everything? You little harlot.
So are we ready to kneel and move forward?
Hopefully my knees are getting tired.
I don't know if I can kneel.
I don't
bowing
have
your head
knees.
Putting your head lower than your body.
The next question is, would I ever kneel to anybody? I think I've got to talk to the other me's.
That's what
kinda
I'm
why we're
struggling
in
with
this
too, is-
predicament, honestly.
Oh yeah, you think I'm gonna stop now?
That's what they want me to do. I'm
Go
not
ahead,
good at
Seg, you were
moving
saying?
with is, so I'm gonna wait for Shio or Seg to step in.
I mean,
Seg
to
had
be
a
fair,
comment.
Shio hasn't kneeled yet either. He's waiting for everyone else to.
Now my knees are
Seg,
getting
you
tired.
were
I'm gonna
just
stand
being
up.
I'm
Everyone
gonna
stand.
write my book to the other me's. Have we ever kneeled before? Should I do that?
Do we kneel?
You hesitate, and then you see the ink get absorbed. You see it respond. Does it benefit? Is it worth? Have the odds favored? From 3 different S's.
I write in there. It's only to grant immortality to 1, 2, 3 people, maybe. And it
Are
Oh,
might.
we winning the war? Dot, dot, dot.
Is
Hmm.
Can I see what's appearing on his
No.
like interject?
You see him write to it, and it disappeared, but you'd never see responses.
Oh. What are they
Okay,
saying?
I've.
Nick?
What's in it for me?
An ancient to fight on the battlefields of Strixhaven.
kneecaps.
Okay. I think we can do that.
Well, I'll look up.
Do you write that to yourself, or do you just speak it a little bit?
Oh, I speak it alone. I write into the book and see what the responses are. Much more amenable now that I'm thinking that way. Oh yeah, I like
Ancients?
weapons.
It would be a strong weapon. What are we fighting?
Spiderwebs.
Whatever it is asking, they clearly have yet to experience.
All right, my headset cut out.
Very good. Did you not hear anything either?
Just that tail end.
sounds like is appropriate behavior. One of them asked what you were fighting, as if they have yet to experience the nature of each parallel.
I'll right in there. Remember that golden elf lady on play number? Apparently, she figured out immortality, and we're trying for immortality, and it's going to give us an ancient.
The queen. ...
I will write
The
in there
Queen
self-reference.
Elysia.
Yes, that one.
She is a wise elf. ... Their trials are known to imprison.
Oh, that's accurate. Well, apparently I like her, guys. I called her
Good to
wise.
kneel.
I will politely bow.
You are the first in the book for them to respond. Does anyone else take action during Iz's bowing phase?
Just want to peep the room while we're kneeling.
Yeah,
Give me a perception
There's a lot
check.
of spider webs here, but I want to look up.
I'll just
I'll
kind
just
of
kinda
like
like
do my-
do my-
20 feet tall.
I'll turn to Seg. Are you gonna do it?
Well, seeing is do it, I guess. Whatever. Fine.
I'm on board. I was thinking about cracking the planet apart just to find what I want, but we'll try it the easy way first.
She will kneel too.
But we'll do it the hard way first.
And offer proper reverence.
The door opens.
Alright guys, we have 2 hours. We need to get through this quick.
Up ahead, you see a hallway. Through that hallway, there seems to be a platform.
Can I look over the room once more to see if anything changed while we were kneeling and technically having our heads down?
Sure. Perception check. Seg, you notice that the platform seems to have rubble falling in from the side. Though it creates a small chasm of a tunnel, it looks like it's closed up from the top from other massive weights of collapsion. Otherwise, the floor seems sound. Is at any time are you walking or flying throughout this location, like this whole zone? For the
I
map?
usually float at about 5 feet.
You got it. Okay. Just wanted to verify such details.
Yeah. I mean, I'm usually shoulder height if it makes any difference, just so it's more regular.
Well, you and your goat approach.
I thought the goat was
Yeah,
outside.
you were none the wiser. Oh, you wanted to keep outside. You got it. Sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna keep babysitting calamari.
Got it. It's babysitting calamari. Doo-doo. For you, sir. You move forward. Doo-doo. Are you gave yourself flight. Are you technically in the air at this time?
Yeah, it gives me hover. I'm automatically like 5 feet over.
Okay. Theo, are you currently hovering or are you walking?
Since I see the golden pristine hallway, I'd probably walk.
Okay. Seg,
I think I was
What are
allowed
you
to
doing?
kneel. I think technically I'm like kneeling 5 feet above the ground.
I am tentatively following Iz and Shio in.
got it. As you
I'll just walk now.
You'll walk? Okay. As you guys are entering, Seg, you notice a small glow fade from the queen's eyes as you step through as the last one of the team, and the door closes behind you. You and Shio immediately began to feel the platform tilt. Shio, in the pristine room, it's almost as if an Indiana Jones movie. Even though it tilts, you see nothing but a pristine mirror upside down as both of you guys fly forward in a sudden jolt. Give me dexterity saving throws as you guys get
We're like
flung into
chicken
the next
heads.
room.
Just fucking the room's rotating, but we're not moving.
The other two of you are just sitting there as if a teeter-totter just launched your allies. You guys may hover forwards ever so safely. As Shio manages to capture himself in the center of the room, Seg, you tumble off a little bit to the far end. Immediately as Wep and Iz arrive hovering over the top, you see the platform fight to find an equilibrium Now, due to Shio technically being as equal or heavier weight than Seg, due to him having hollow bones, you guys have found an topsy-turvy median of balance. However, you guys understand, with Iz and Wet being in the air, that this is a balancing act. There's a door immediately up here locked that Iz and Web can see while hovering. Meanwhile, Shio and Seg, you guys are focusing on keeping every single one of your steps in balance to another's. Seg could come closer to close the gap in an equal, distant understanding, as the platform is technically equal. Otherwise, you may hold your ground and consider yourselves at a equilibrium at this time, though there's more to it. You may all discuss.
So it's the second National Treasure movie.
I don't know what a movie is, Seg. Medieval. Oh, is it like those crystals that have like stories in them?
Oh, you mean
Weapon
now
is your
evil? Yeah, I
Go
know
around
that
wherever
time.
you want without landing.
So, for the balancing act, I think we need to get the platform perfectly balanced. But
Oh, is that all?
or maybe we need to stand at these 4 cardinal directions. We could try that first.
Yeah, that's my guess too.
The weight wouldn't be right.
I think the first step, honestly. Oh no, yeah, shit. Wet has a point, but I think the first step, Shio, is you and I taking to the sky, so we don't accidentally trigger anything by moving this around until we know what we want to do. We just
Oh,
have to do it on the count of 3, so we don't move it while we're doing it.
If
Just
we
start from the
wanted to
center.
make it even for Iz's weight, one of us would
You
have to
guys
stand
see-
closer to the middle.
Whoa!
Yes. I thought you didn't do math, but you did
Ghost.
math great.
Dwarven song lands in the middle. Web, with your, scarf still over your head or bandana, you see the third instance emerge as he goes first. And then the rest. Sorry, I'll just make copies of him real quick to scatter them. And they're all just like, oh! He's like, hold on! Everyone keeps their balance. 2 of them nudge closer to the little circle podium in which, just because they wanted to hold the balance of the board naturally. And you guys hear tick, tick. Everyone hears it, but only Wep witnesses what's happening. And you hear Dorvinson, I don't have any more balance, so I won't move from the center. It's up to you all to figure out your weights and abilities, but I'm the only thing that can be equal here. And he holds his ground as the vision fades.
Okay, so then Shio and Seg take opposite positions of either the circles, and I'll try to balance Iz.
Yeah, go towards the center,
Yeah,
and
I'll
I'll
stand
start
close
walking
to the
out.
center. You send as close to the edge as you can, and we should get it right.
Yeah, or I can turn into a bear.
Oh, yeah, or we can manipulate her weight, huh?
Yeah, but first let's do it your way. I like your way better. It's more mathematical.
So
I knew
who
you'd
does
love
what?
it.
They have to do it for it to count.
Okay, you guys
Let's
get
start at
into
the center.
position first. So we're all of us start at the center?
No,
Well,
being
you two counterbalance each other. You guys are on the outside. Iz is as far as he can on the outside, and I have to get as close as I can to the middle.
yeah. So I'll start walking out, and if it starts shifting towards me, then you just have to take a step out.
So
Okay.
you land? Both of you land?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Now, will require you guys either an acrobatic or a dex save. If you're acrobatic, you can do acrobatics. If you don't, it's a dex save.
Would we have to do acrobatics if we're flying?
No, didn't is said he's standing there. That's the only way the weight would matter.
Yeah. Well, I can hover, so I can
Well,
Yeah,
shift the
but are you touching it though? Is my question.
But is
Yeah.
that your positioning, or you're gonna align yourself with the pedestals?
Oh yeah, up one. All right, so we can walk out. I walk out first, and then
All
shift
right,
weight
so
as
we've got
necessary.
our balance.
Okay. So as you guys catch your balance, you may make your way halfway.
All right, if it starts shifting my way, just take a step forward.
Well, me back, you forward.
You see Seg and Shio both kind of follow Iz instinctually. You guys both move 5 feet in the wrong direction toward Iz. As you begin to see the platform tilt. Things are going
Doing, guys?
wrong.
Can Seg make a strength check to just like force
What?
it back down? You know how you can like tense your muscles to like balance like a scooter, what are those things called? Hoverboard?
Okay. So you want to try to central weight yourself to your feet by tensing?
Kind of. I'm trying to make up the difference in weight with my strength until everybody gets situated again so that the
So
consequences aren't as
self-applied
bad.
pressure against the existing.
Yeah, trying to
Okay,
create
got
kind
it.
of a pressure counterbalance.
Sure, the amount of pressure that would cause and a success would not harm you, but fail, you pop something or you take a point of exhaustion. But we'll get to that. Go for it.
Check or save?
I'll do it'll be an athletics check because anything like that's usually a check. He yokes himself. He just roosts because he's a bird and he does those kind of things in a way that allows Wep and Shio to be the almost equal equivalent weight. Seg, what's your con?
My con is 14.
So you can hold this for 2 rounds before you take any point of struggle or have to check again. In those 2
Okay.
rounds, Wep and Shio, you find yourself at a balance. Is on a pedestal, and you guys all see his boom make a sound as the little bit of his weight hardly moves it, but yet is activated.
Aha.
Okay. So we do have to stand on all 4 of them.
Oh, I always assumed so.
So then, Shio, you take the opposite of Iz, and I'll back up this way to balance you.
Okay, so like that, and then you want to take another step.
I think you get one more. I'm like a light dude.
Oh, you're right. And then
Yeah. He's the fat kid in the team.
I'm the one who can tank.
And so now I have to help counterbalance Seg.
As you see such, Seg holds himself very, very firm. Shio gets onto one.
I'm gonna run back over here to, well, I guess all the way to the edge to try to counterbalance him.
It almost hardly begins to struggle as you see the dwarf look around and he says, "No, you fool!" And he's looking not at you, but in your direction. Go ahead and give me an insight check if you catch that or if you react to it. You take a second, but get through it because you know he's probably stuck in his own time, in which you hear him say, "Ah!" Someone must have messed up on their timeline. Meanwhile, you make your mad dash. Where do you wish to end up with?
Over here, I want to be opposite of Seg, but we're also gonna change shape so that can equal his weight.
To what?
I think bear.
No, Web. He's
That's
like
a little much. You guys are both kind of light.
He's light. I just know his
Yeah, he's
strength is
hollow.
so high, so I imagine him just being
That's
heavy.
because he's wearing a belt. He has
All right, so
items making him
perfect.
this
Then
buff.
I guess we'll take the same steps towards each other if we're counterbalancing each other,
Seg, you
right? So if
may
you're gonna go
both
forward,
make
I'll go forward.
steps.
Yeah, no, I think we'll just like look each other in the eyes and do the like pirate buddy sync up, and then we'll just, what is that, a performance check to both move at the same time, or
I
athletics?
like that. I like that. Yeah, performance for you guys to be in sync with each other. You guys have to roll within 5 points of each other for this round.
We
I don't
draw
care
at
if it's a
noon,
1 and a
baby.
6. It has to be 5 points. Beautiful. You guys are in sync immediately. There's a dun 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 dun. The tango begins. Wep is on it still. Seg, can you keep the roost and still perform?
Sorry, cardboard, it's coming.
Yes, baby.
It's not within 5. You see Seg step out of place. Go again. You guys got to keep going until you find the balance of the board.
Just stay opposite of each other, bud. We got this.
We can do this. We can do this, man. Oh God.
Web, you shall step him again. Iz and Shio, you both notice that your round pylon is not moving with the rest of the platform. As it keeps preventing Sag and Web to get a full Steadman on their pylon, you notice the problem. They're not in sync. Is there any way you wish to assist them? Oh, never mind. We're going into another round already. They're
Wait,
pushing it. Web, roll
Jose,
first.
come on, this is the one, right, baby? This is the one.
Who's the 3 for? Web, I assume? Or
This is the one,
oh,
baby.
they got it. They got it. What was the 3-4 is? Let's apply it just to see.
That was
Yeah,
will to
what is
will.
3-4?
That was just telling me which one it
Got
was.
it. Got
Unfortunately,
it.
I am feeling like fucking with people today, so I'm not helping.
Gotcha.
I mean, if you add 3 to him,
so
then we'd be almost
the 3 tells you
perfectly in
what?
line.
Oh no, I mean I can only take away, so
Got
Definitely.
it.
I mean,
Got
then
it.
take it away from me, and we're still perfectly fine.
Take it away from Seg, and it
we
would
can do
harm.
that.
It
Yeah,
would
if you
do
take it away from me,
me.
we're
Okay.
the same.
Got it. You take it away from Web. Seg and Web
87.
find their footing. Each of you hear a door.
We're gonna throw out that Air 5.
I'm
Platform itself stabilizes
feels
and it raises like
high
an
five
elevator as all of you guys get brought up to the door level.
Yes, Shio, I know, but I'm in college for a reason.
Interpretive dance.
So should we fly up and over to the door so we don't?
No, it
accidentally-
elevated up to
Oh.
the door and locked into the level of the door entry.
Okay. Then I guess we should move forward. We don't have a lot of time. We gotta see
Alright.
this queen.
The door dissipates through the door because it's been here before. You see him run off to go read and look at something. Web, are you still wearing? You're wearing it in here or not yet?
Well, yeah, because I definitely want to keep track on that scarce satire.
Okay. You pop it on and you see only 3 along the dwarf made it through. 4 of them go about reading the statues. As you all enter, you feel a washing sensation come over you. Your vision goes dark with the scarf over your eyes. Shio, your true sight is no longer true. Any effects, boons, and blessings have been washed away. You have entered an anti-magic field.
Wow. Ooh.
The door behind you.
For some reason, the only one that caught my attention was that fucking goat man.
Well, that makes sense. It told us to abandon, or that magic wouldn't be useful for this part.
As you step inside, you see 6 statues of the queen herself, each of them dressed differently.
Oh.
Oh, great. She's showing off. Fashion parade.
Before anyone does anything crazy, can we notice these bones?
It's perfectly pristine in here, guys. You're trying to gaslight me
Pristine?
still.
Shio.
Oh, wait. Do I still see the gold room?
This
now
is
that my true
pristine
sight's
to
on?
you? Normal
it's
places
still
have
beautiful
bones?
in here. Shio, this is how you see it, if you want to describe each of them in detail. Everyone else sees one of them half destroyed from a cave-in, the rest discarded or looted. They all give a little bit of what Shio can describe to you in perfectism as it slowly fades, and then Shio, you too lose it.
Oh.
It now looks like a horrible, wretched place. Your quick glimpse before the anti-magic took over you, gave you just a hint that these statues hold the key. They each represent something. You guys may observe them at your own free will.
Are my specters taking any notice to anything in particular here?
Your specters.
Particularly that satire. The fact that he was nervous really fucking caught me off guard.
You want to explain what an anti-magic field does?
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
disables
no, I
all
understand
magic.
magic don't work, but I mean, is that magic for me to see the other
It
plane?
suppresses artifacts and everything. So even your
So now I'm actually blind then, because now I can't see anything because I'm also blindfolded.
yes.
Yeah, that's what I described. I
Oh,
said
wall!
it's
Oh, wall! Look out, wall!
I just didn't want to make you feel bad.
Who's talking to me?
It is your future ghost. Yes.
God, is that you?
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
You should take the blindfold off for now, buddy.
Right. I'm wearing a blindfold.
Shio, you go to observe them, and this is what you can muster in descriptive.
Hmm. I'll use my. Oh no, can't do that. Anti-magic field.
So is this the one where you use like minor illusion on herself? Like the
I
sort
mean,
of
I'm
beat
definitely
bond?
immediately interested in E.
He's the one Shio's in front of, as the cave-in looks like he destroyed part of the structure itself.
Oh yes, the
Fancy
Phantom
stuff
of the
you got
Opera
over
mode.
here.
Hmm.
Unless anyone's got any ideas, I'm about to start antagonizing the statue.
Nah, well, let's Seg, you're the history person. History this.
Seg, you
Okay.
fucking graduated.
First of
Yeah.
all, I have a
on.
bachelor's in history. Second of all, this is a completely different planet. Third of all, takes a closer look at all the statues to see if he recognizes anything.
Give me a history
I'm
check.
hearing a lot of excuses from the valedictorian.
I'm gonna tell him to
I'm
shake a tail
doing
feather.
it. I'm doing it. I'm just gonna complain about it a little bit. Also, I didn't catch it. Did you give me future vision again? It doesn't matter. We're in no magic.
Shake a
Disregard.
tail feather, wink.
Yeah.
No,
You
that's too low.
are just
Lucky.
bewildered. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's way too low.
I mean,
It's
I'd be amazed
it's
if it's that point.
hilarious. It's hilarious because history is supposed to be what he's good at, but he has
You're our
9
only
intelligence.
graduate here.
But you still get advantage because that's why I'm giving it to you, because that is your best subject.
Right, that makes sense.
But yeah, you gotta fix that one. So there it is, a 20.
Oh, baby.
Beautiful. I'll just tell you here, but it's up to you to make it explain to them. Each of these represent a physical attribute tied to each of you. Each of you have all of them.
Oh yeah, we're definitely staying with E then.
Okay, wait. So we each have all of the attributes, or we each have one of the attributes?
Each of you have all of them. This is her representation of each one. And with that, I'll actually give you the entirety.
Tall. I'm like 5'7", bro.
You break it down with your history, and you look at each outfit. Something about them seems to represent a different part of them in an attribute-like manner.
Okay.
I'm thinking that might be D.
Wait. There may
That
not be any alignment to any of us because we all have these features, and there's only 4 of us. There's 6 statues.
I'm trying to think of a way to put it in like how Seg would explain it, but after
I thought of it the way
thinking
Shio
over it
thought of
again,
it at first.
well, it's literally our attributes. It's just strength, dex. Actually, in order, it's probably dex, strength. No,
Would that be
dex,
con?
con, strength.
Or maybe B would
Yeah,
be con? B would be con, C would be the strength?
B and C are strength and con. I don't know which is which though. D is intelligence, probably.
I agree.
Charisma is
Charisma.
the half smiling face, and then charisma's F. So wisdom?
I think E's charisma. Wisdom would be graceful and beautiful.
Yeah. Or D is wisdom. Either way, there's one for each attribute, and I think finding out which one is which attribute first is going to help, and then figure out where to go from there. Maybe we have to do some kind of feat for that attribute in front of each of the statues.
That's a good call.
Well, Sheila can probably do a painting. Would that count?
Yeah, I could do that.
Demonstrate the right abilities in front of the right statue.
Yeah.
Here, come wrestle me in front of statue B. Or,
Oh, we
I
gonna
don't know,
wrestle?
yeah, come beat the shit out of me in front of Khan.
Nah,
I'm
you
pretty
got
sure
me. I
B
know
is
you
Khan.
got me, but I'm willing to get my ass kicked.
B is probably Khan.
Yeah, strong and sturdy seems like Khan for sure. So yeah, let's fight in front of B. Show off our
Gonna
constitution.
wrestle.
See if that does any.
C seems to be like
It's a good
that
test,
Blue
if
Shield's
anything.
build though, like the long sword, the medium armor.
I mean, that's muscular too.
We also don't know enough. This is the safest way to try to see what we're gauging. It's
Is
just
give
a
me
bracelet.
insight. You're a computable individual.
So grapple checks from weaponer.
Yeah, let's do it, baby. What was it? Athletic? Acrobatic?
Yeah, athletic or acrobatic, depending on your proficiency.
I forgot. I'm so sorry, Web.
I think we
Non-lethal
matched.
damage. Did we?
He just punched him in the face.
I think we matched.
Is I also need insight from you.
Ooh.
No,
No?
you smoked me, my guy.
Like smashes
Doubled
one
me.
on the ground. Is you look at Shio when you see them fighting, and that's not it. Yes,
Well,
you must
just like the
identify which
charisma phase,
statue
I'm
is
still
which.
laughing
You
as I'm
must
getting my
declare
ass
it with
kicked.
certainty as a team, and you must get them all.
One more time. I'm sorry, my headset's giving me issues.
You understand that the puzzle is declaring which one is which, but not displaying a feat of such, accepting it as a team that each statue is representing which. And if any one of you mess up, then something may occur.
Well, Seg is gonna get really frustrated that it's not working and
It was
shout.
still fun.
It was absolutely fun, but he got lost in the fun and remembered that he only has 2 hours to do this, and now he's upset. God damn it! Why isn't the Constitution statue working?
Yeah, I forgot about the time limit. Now I'm a little bit more anxious and a little bit less having fun.
Okay, we have to accept which ones are us.
Me laughing as I'm getting my ass kicked. Definitely.
Definitely not the most pretty. Or the most lithe. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
get some.
about strong and sturdy.
I actually think F is wisdom, because she's holding a scroll and she's looking off into the distance, as into the future.
To be
Whereas
wise, you have to be graceful and
charisma
beautiful.
is the half intricate mask one, because she's hiding.
Well,
from
don't think of
society.
beauty as like a fucking physical endeavor. More think of it as the style of use.
Yeah, that's why
Wise
this
and
mask
beautiful, you know?
they're using the mask to hide in a social setting, which uses charisma.
Yeah, that's why I'm standing around over here. I'm literally laughing as I'm getting my ass kicked.
Well, do you want to try that one? Is it something we all have to try to do?
No, we have to just declare all of them correctly, otherwise something bad will happen.
Well,
Oh.
definitely, yeah, I agree. Definitely charisma.
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna write this.
Did anything bad happen when I declared the B statue to be Constitution?
Have you declared it or just tested it?
Oh, I mean, I
We all
shouted
have
at
to
it.
declare it.
Oh, teamwork. Okay.
Yes, that. The thing we've heard of before.
I think we can all
Muscular,
agree
dude.
that
It says
A-
muscular and strong and sturdy. Like that has to be con, right?
Let's get the easy ones out of the way first. The Lethe and Nimble, we can all agree Dex, right?
Dex. Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Definitely Dex.
But for B, when I hear sturdy, I think of something that won't break. You know, like
Yeah, con.
health-wise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I also think B is Constitution.
Yeah.
And
tall
C
and
is
muscular. That's strength. Yeah.
yep.
Now we're in some uncharted territory.
Yeah, D is.
Regal and serene. She keeps her eyes closed and holds an empty bowl.
It could be intellect. It could be wisdom.
Yeah. Well, we can always backfill. Let's go to the next one.
Regal and serene.
It has to
She
be
keeps her
charisma.
eyes
Me and Shio
closed.
already decided that one.
Regal and serene. She keeps her eyes closed and holds an empty bowl.
Yeah,
Well, E is what? Charisma.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, D and
F is
F are
intelligence.
Are we agreeing that F is intelligence?
Yeah. So the bowl will be
confusing. So then
wisdom.
D has to be intelligence. Has to be.
No, I think in
The only
wisdom.
left.
The scroll is intelligence.
I thought the scroll was wisdom.
The scroll. I'm pretty sure scrolls are wizard and they're intelligence based.
That's a fair
Yeah,
point.
see, F and D, we have all that left is intelligence or wisdom.
I think we should go
Wisdom
with F.
might sound more scroll-like, right? Or intelligence, so you can read a scroll.
Yeah, Iz makes a good point about scrolls being wizard shit. Wizards are intelligence.
Well, if we can't decide on that one, let's look at the other one, Regal and Serene.
It has
Keeps
to
her
be-
Yeah,
eyes
with
closed
empty
and
bowl.
holds an empty bowl.
Yeah, that's got to be wisdom. That sounds like some monk shit.
Wisdom
sounds
is
like
an
a
empty
intelligence has to
bowl
be
that
F.
never fills itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a cleric
yeah.
thing. Alms for the
Okay.
poor.
Okay, so I'll post in chat what we've agreed on. Give me just a sec, though.
Let us see.
I definitely like that
Oh,
we
I guess
took our
we could just wait.
strong.
No, I have it written down here.
I
So we
definitely like
think
that we took our strong decisions first.
Type it in the chat. Let's do A, B, C, D, E, F, and see what
A
you guys got.
is Dex. B is Con. E is Charisma.
Oh wait. Switch B and C.
No,
What? No. We're already pretty sure about that one, man.
No, but read the strength one. Where's medium armor? That's not strength. That's dexterity or constitution.
Barbarians
They-
wear medium
Barbarians
armor.
wear nothing.
It mentions the sturdy shield and the plate armor, which is heavy armor.
Shield
I
is
feel like
medium.
that's
I
more-
would use a shield.
Plate has to
A
be
fighter's
like
most
strength.
important stat is con, not strength.
Wait, plate armor
Right?
has to be. You have to have strength to use plate armor.
16.
Yeah.
So medium
Or else
strength.
you're disadvantaged.
Yeah, I'm still saying B is con.
Okay, I think we should just go with our initial choice. I think we're second guessing ourselves.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Let's let that rock first, and let's see what happens.
All right, all votes are in.
Oh, you did them out of order. Got it. That makes sense now.
Right.
I'm like, where the fuck did
I
D
like
go?
to blow my blindfold to see if we're right on any of them.
Your blindfold doesn't work. Black
So
vision.
then I'm just blind and hoping.
Static.
Blackness, just dark, and nothing.
I need a perception check from each of you. As dun.
As we all die instantly.
We're definitely close. That's for sure.
Wep, you immediately smell gas. You see it coming from underneath the statue you got wrong. Or the two statues you got wrong, apologies. B and C. Seg. Let's see, was that Seg's 11? Oh, perfect. Shio, you're the only one who passes out immediately. Shio collapses on the floor, unconscious. The other three of you see the gas start to emerge. What do you do?
I want to declare B as strength and C as constitution and try to pick up Shio.
Okay.
I'll say the exact same thing and pick up the other side of Shio at the same time.
Thank you, because I have no
Both
strength.
of you guys accept it's okay. You see them call out and do the most audacious thing. Your mic might be muted.
No,
Shaking the shit out of you.
Oh.
I just
Not
moved
here.
towards the door. I'm like, yeah.
Got it.
He doesn't even think that we got it wrong. He's like, it's not
Oh.
unlocked, guys.
You all declared not holding your breath. Am I mistaken?
Well, I mean, I don't breathe.
I mean, to speak, you
but
kind of gotta
I
use
guess
your breath.
technically, yeah.
Got it. So, all of you collapse. The first to wake is 32 minutes have passed, and everyone fell asleep. They are still in their slumber as you wake up in front of the statues, and the door still locked. The gas no longer. For total, you guys have spent 40 minutes.
Let's battle through
What
that
do you
door,
do as
baby.
you wake up?
I poke them in the face until they wake up.
They all wake up to the poke of his.
I was having the best dream. You weren't there, and you weren't there, and you weren't there.
I'm starting to
Just-
think you don't like us or something.
Well, that's bad that we fell asleep. We need to keep moving quicker then.
So we do the same thing, but switch B and C.
Does
Sure.
everyone have agreed census on that?
Yeah.
I still think we should go to Plan B and destroy this stupid place.
Well, look,
We have no magic is right
The
now.
door opens.
See, I told you that had to be it
You
just
see
because the whole medium armor thing. Like, I
immediately
use
ahead
medium
of you.
armor.
A bunch of old rusted swords at different measurements piercing through the wall on opposite sides, creating what would have at one point been a hardy challenge for even the quickest, as the size and gesture of what they could have done rests in your purview.
I want to give
How do you
Sega a
all
high
wish to
five.
proceed?
He caught onto the statues real quick.
You
Wait.
give him a high five.
Was that gas a poison? Because we are immune to poisons for the day.
Nothing here is considered a poison.
Sega caught onto that theme real quick.
and I mean, kudos to you for figuring out the B and C thing just a little too late.
What can I say? We're just the best pirates.
Absolutely. And then we'll high five.
Kudos. Doop has been passed. Awesome. As you look ahead, you all still feel this arcane barrier preventing you from using magic. Everything is stilled in place. How do you wish to proceed?
Cautiously.
Yeah.
And how do you do so?
Well, me and Iz are floating, so maybe us through the door first, at least so we're not triggering any floor traps.
I'll float too.
Okay. As you float, you
Everyone can
notice
fly.
that
I don't
the
know why
blade
we're the only ones flying.
reach all sorts of demeanor and manner. It's as if this is prepared to challenge anyone of any gesture, though in its inactive state and in the rubble stature that has been found in. Who knows? You all are
Honest-
floating or flying in the air.
Honestly,
Who goes first?
The rubble might be the safest bet for us at the moment.
Who's leading?
Seg is going to stay behind because Seg wants to go to the smaller one over here. And he'll ruffle around in his bag for a little bit to produce his mace. And he's going to try to break it with the mace. Just by like hitting it at a weak spot really hard. Probably with the pommel,
Okay.
honestly,
Shoot
to
out
give
of the
a
pocket as always.
Okay. Does anyone give him time to do this before moving forward?
I want to assist him on that. Yeah, I
No, we
agree
don't
with
get a lot
that.
of time. I'm gonna start floating forward.
We
If
can't
no
use
one else wants
magic. Let's
to.
think of another way to get through. I want to help him with that.
As
Wait.
Iz begins to go forward, Wep and Seg go to attack the weakest blade in view. Seg, give me an attack roll. Shia, what do you do?
I'm following or like next to him.
You got it. You guys move how far ahead? I'm not going to control you guys. I'll allow you to pace yourselves until you give up on their ridiculousness.
I guess while we're trying to smash this, I'm gonna watch them go ahead of us and be like, "Isn't that our job?"
Seg, you swing. As you hit it, the blade begins to bounce.
Let's.
All of the blades begin to bounce. Iz and Shio are in the epicenter of it all as they move forward 5 more feet in their general
wanna look-
gesture.
I want to look around, see if I can see any.
Shio,
obvious-
you look around and you hear the ding, and you see everything rumbling around as if they literally hit something embedded in the building itself. So the entire building shivers.
Hey guys, maybe don't
Comes
attack
to a
the
calm
crumbling.
briefly.
Oh,
I'm
it's
actually
made of
kind of
spring
getting
steel,
scared.
guys.
I might cast darkness just so at least I don't see it coming.
You can't.
Fascinating.
I'll
They must
try.
all-
You lose a spell slot.
I just put on the blindfold and start running.
I'm gonna continue my careful navigation through.
As you step in your careful navigation and you pass a threshold, you feel almost as if there's a little trigger. This is where the field ends. As you pass through, the blades emerge alive. Even behind you. Everyone inside, give me a dexterity saving throw.
I want to try crawling across the ceiling.
There are blades in all directions, but sure,
That's fine. I'm still gonna try it.
go for it. You're Spider-Maning while the rest of them are trying to Matrix dodge.
I'm still gonna try it.
Gio, this is why I dig out dungeons instead of going through dungeons. It'll take more time, but there's less traps.
What
Hey, Iz,
surprisingly
guess who probably
is the only
made this
one who
dungeon?
succeeds. You got it. Seg is fascinated by these old ancient methods of non-magical traps.
I will
And
take disadvantage for that.
okay.
Because, I
You
mean, I imagine
anyways,
he's kneeling down
you got it.
investigating.
Oh, go
the
ahead.
trap when it
Take
goes
it.
off.
Take disadvantage. You got it. Go for it. Iz and Shio fail, taking 30 damage each.
Hey, Seg, doesn't this remind you when we were getting fucking bitch slapped by
takes
that
half?
electric fucking machine?
Yeah, it does
Seg,
kind of.
you take half.
This time we get to fucking watch
Full,
them
sorry.
die.
You guys all just get
No, thank you.
as Web throws up a shield, and always something fun, to quickly dodge out of the way of the damage. He feels that thing hit him hard. Nonetheless, you revert the damage. It's a dash to get out of here. There's only one way through. Each of you guys get a quick second relapse before the damage comes again. What do each of you do?
Shit. Are you good on your own, or should I take you with me? I can.
I'm grabbing Seg and pull him the
Oh, I
fuck
can't
out.
teleport. Shit. I guess it really is just a.
We can teleport. The magic shit
At
thing's
this
gone
point,
now.
go forward, guys. It'd hurt you more to come back.
Did it go away? I thought it's still here.
No, it went away. He said it went away.
Oh, then I can take you with me.
Yeah.
I can get to the end of this place in 3 seconds.
And then I take Iz with me.
Okay, I'll join you then. Let's use these boots of fucking speed.
All right, you two go for a mad dash as these two teleport through. Boom. There's even a blade still there waiting for both of you. You guys both look at the door. And Shio, you still have your vision on. I mean, no, you don't actually. You lost the spell. Just kidding. None of you guys speak Elven.
What?
You don't know what it says. Seg and Wep, you guys go ahead and give me dex saves. Iz and Shio also at advantage though, because you avoided a lot of it.
I mean,
What?
to be
Come on,
completely
here
honest,
come the
if I
wind.
dash, I have
Here
100 feet
come
of
the
movement.
wind.
That's fine. You're walking through a bunch of blades moving just as fast, and I
Yeah,
just
we
wanted to
won't
give
get on
you
that.
6 seconds. So in 3 seconds, they move and do half as much as what they could do to you in 6 seconds. How's that sound?
All right.
Come on, baby.
You're
There
walking
we
my
go.
track.
Wait, what?
Wow. Web fails to improve,
Yeah,
and you
we'll take
see
that.
Web get hit by the grinder. as Shio takes half. Drop it on me. Seg, you take half. So that's a lot lower. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad.
Oh wait, where's my? There. Not that's gonna help. Yeah.
Is dex saving throw at advantage, please.
At least we're still
Oh.
concentrating on resistance.
Nice.
What am I concentrating?
Yeah.
Crimson.
No,
What's
For
not
you, it was
Celestial?
Bruce, but Bruce isn't
Oh,
here.
it was your summon. Yeah, it was your summon greater demon.
Oh, okay. I just dispelled it. He wasn't
You're
here
good.
anyway.
All right. So with that, you guys all see the door. What do? No one speaks Elven, and you know this thing's gonna try to attack you guys all in the small group in the corner yet again. I'll give you an extended 6 seconds. You may all speak to each other.
Is there any writing on the door?
Yeah, it's an Elven.
I'll
Hurry,
cast,
Shio.
I cast the translate languages spell in my or comprehend languages spell on.
Hail Mary, open
Okay.
sesame.
Wep says, "Open sesame," and the door does not budge. You cast comprehend languages, Shio, and you quickly decipher. As you look at it, you see that it specifies those who touch may proceed, all as one or none at all.
Everyone touch the door quick, all at once. Come on,
I touched the door.
Touch.
touching the door.
I touched
You guys
Shio.
all fall inside. As you all end up inside, the door behind you. You find yourselves in a small hallway. There's another door at the other end that's currently locked. As you look around, you all see what would have been a small little table with refreshments if the cups weren't so destroyed with holes that whatever was inside leaked and evaporated or was swallowed by the stone itself long ago. Apparently, this was a place of respite. Now,
Start licking the
just a
rocks.
place.
Sacrilege to let alcohol go to waste.
You don't
Why don't
catch
you put
any
your-
but dust.
Why don't you put your blindfold back on?
Do you put your blindfold back on?
This is a fine vintage of dust.
Well,
I don't think he
put your
caught you
blindfold
with.
back on. See what it looks like.
Do you do so what?
Well, I was gonna say, hey, Seg, why don't we try filling the glasses?
You know what? Fair point. Bring me one of those. I'll pour the whiskey. But then also, does your blindfold see anything?
Am I allowed to use it here, or is it all fucking magic impervious?
No,
No,
the
we got
magic.
magic back.
Got it back.
Yeah.
They
Oh
just
yeah,
got
well definitely blindfold, but I'm still definitely down to fucking pour some chalices to the dead.
As you blindfold yourself,
One for
the
the homies.
chalices are full, and you see that people who made it this far were welcomed with the drink. Some would drink it and collapse. Others would drink it and go on.
Do I notice which ones are that aren't passing out or grabbing?
It is the same of one chalice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I think this one needs to be filled up.
Why?
Okay.
Well, while Shio asks why, Seg will fill it up.
Why? To
You
be
fill
drank.
up, and as you do, surprisingly, even with its holes, it holds the liquid.
Whoa, that's a cool fucking cup.
I'm actually impressed too.
We're keeping this cup.
What does it say?
Where does it go? How does it not spill?
It says brains and bronze.
Brains and bronze, huh?
You see, look around behind you, and you see Seg looking beefy, holding the glass.
Go flex on
You
that
mean
door,
more
my
than
guy.
normal, or
However Shio depicts it.
he's like trying to flex muscles, but his muscles are super refined. So
Show your abs.
they don't show it off. The door says brains and brawn. I'm confused. I don't.
Seg will take a sip of the chalice while Shio's figuring this out, and then
I'm
hand
gonna
it to
nudge
Wet.
Iz. I'm gonna nudge Iz.
As
Can you
you
believe
drink
that
it
he just assumed he's the brain?
and consume it, you look off to Web.
He's valedictorian.
Shio, as you look at the door,
Yeah, he's
you
calling
see
him
it
brawn.
highlight
He's the brain. He's the only one that
and
graduated.
bronze.
Sorry, what'd you
As
say?
Seg takes you see the door highlight brains and bronze as it opens. After
Seg is brains and
Seg
brawn.
consumes the drink.
All right, let's go.
Wow, thank you so much. You were so helpful, Shio.
We need more
Thanks.
rooms like
Chill
that.
and drink.
The pirates didn't even need like 1 minute to solve that puzzle. Went
It
straight
was
to
a
the
drinking
alcohol.
puzzle, so don't give him too
Seg
much
is
credit.
strong, and he's the only graduate here.
Hey,
The
I
goal wasn't
will.
to solve the puzzle; it was to get drunk.
As you walk inside,
Yeah,
all of you
the puzzle
feel
just
this
get drunk.
mute sense come over you yet again. It is an anti-magic field chamber.
All right, it looks like
A
this is a
large stone winch stands in the
Yeah,
middle
for
of the
this,
room.
like, in particular, I
Cracked
definitely want to point out to
and
Seg, does this not look
immobile.
like an anchor?
A stylized symbol of a strong arm is engraved on the top of the windlass. A
Oh,
needle
yeah.
points toward the door to the east. Elvish script states 5 symbols in order they stand. Arrange them right. The way is planned. I'll
Oh,
restate that
great.
for you.
All right, Shio, you just let me know how you need the big ship piece stuck in the rock moved.
And I'll pretend to help.
What are these little shrines around the room?
His begins mumbling.
As you look, you notice that there are a few hanging on the wall. Where others would have, they seem to be laying in the rubble. There are plaques with symbols.
What?
2 of the plaques.
Do we notice the same symbols on the wheel anywhere, or?
No. But 2 of the plaques, hold on, I'll take out. Are it's like winged boots and an eye.
Huh. What about this one over here?
The
Let's
2
see,
that are
the
blue
eye.
and present are the winged boots and eye. They look like removable plaques as if they could be
Wait.
placed into something.
Okay, I know what we need to do here. We need to get the plaques in the order that the statues were.
What?
What? You think your blindfold could help us know what they used to look like?
I always
Anti-magic
forget
field.
about that thing. Yeah, we'll slap that on.
He's blind again.
What
do you see, buddy?
See anything?
It doesn't work.
I'm blind.
Oh, but this is perfect because Shio actually wrote down the statues kind of. So this one is the first statue, the dexterity one.
There's only 2 symbols.
We'll
Yeah.
look around and see if there's any others.
But if we find the rubble of the other ones,
As you look in the rubble, you do discover more.
and if only we had someone with mending.
Wouldn't work because
mean-
anti-magic film.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have mending, but you know.
You find shield, mask, and scroll.
I found 3 more. Now, shield was strength. Mask was charisma. Scroll was.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna push this thing 90
shield was
degrees.
strength, so we're gonna
See
put it
what
over
happens.
here next
Give me a
to
strength check, Wet.
the first one, next to the winged boots.
We're missing 1. Look around, guys.
Yep, you guys keep looking.
Seg is gonna lean on it the opposite way Wet is pushing, just on accident, while he's looking around to find the
You
other
didn't
one.
have to lean. I'm so weak I can't even push it.
Whip makes no effort in the winch whatsoever. Seg, you look around and you see that this winch, though looking old and immovable, could potentially be moved. Seg, I mean,
Oh.
Wep is just too weak in any effort to do it himself. It looks like there's 4 pieces of it for the intention
Oh,
of multiple strengths put to the test.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misspoke. I'm looking for the missing.
I know. I'd imagine that you're also looking at the device to figure out what's missing.
Yeah, I see
You
no
rolled 27.
correlation
You don't want it. You don't
between
need
the
it.
fucking plaques.
No,
and
you're
the
right. You're
wheel,
right.
But I do notice that this one symbol is not pointed in the right direction.
The
Each
arrow?
of these glyphs look as if they are to be inserted into what is a closed device in the center.
Oh, we need to take the glyphs from the walls and put them on there.
But that still means that we have 50% chance of spinning it the wrong way.
Only if we get the order wrong, but we don't have time to debate this.
All right, so let's push.
We don't have the pieces yet.
Missing one. I'm gonna keep looking.
Same here.
I guess I'm just gonna start throwing slabs into it. I mean,
Which,
You
Uh,
try to place slabs, and each area is concealed in which where you assume a slab would fit. There is no immediate symbol. Each location in which a slab should be inserted has a cover.
Seg, how do we beat covers?
First, is Shio. Can you guys, one of you at advantage, give me an insight check? You decide.
Is your insight better than mine is?
Oof, I doubt it.
All right, then
I
I'll
think you
go
guys had
with
the same
advantage.
insight.
Yeah, I don't think you're all that good. I'm a +5.
Nice. Nat 20.
Beautiful.
Shio, what was the name of the room?
The
Brains
boot or the eye?
and
would-
brawn.
something.
Brains and brawn.
So if you guys found glyphs that create a puzzle, what are you missing if you have the brains?
The brawn. Oh, all right, let's try to spin this wheel then.
Seg will immediately start pushing the wheel. That is what he has been waiting for the whole time.
Okay, everyone roll a strength. This is the group check as you guys all grab a winch.
Oh well, then I'm gonna sit to the side.
Wait.
Everyone
Which way are we
blaze.
pointing it at then? Because we can't point it at an eye and we can't point it at boots. None of those represent brawn. So it's one of the buried ones, and we don't know which one's buried yet.
Look,
No,
they have
no,
them all.
Wet. You've worked one of these before. They only turn in one
Yeah, it's
direction.
an anchor.
We're cranking. No, well, yeah, we're cranking the door open. Same concept as an anchor. It only turns one way. Just push on it.
You're a true wordsmith. I love you.
What? Give me that strength check. Shio, very
I
good.
think we're gonna be
Seg,
just
very
pretending
good.
to push.
Let's see how helpful that pretend is. It's decent. Seg, I'll give you 2 successes for the crit, letting the team win this one as you begin to crank it. An opening reveals itself. Which do you put in first?
We should put in.
That would be Iz's job, I guess. But you guys may discuss as a team. As you hold it, you immediately see this opening slowly letting out similar gas. The quicker you plug it, the quicker it stops.
Oh, which
It's
one,
like a
guys?
sundial on
The
top.
boots with the wings.
Where is this hole anyway?
There, you see how there's like individual holes. So imagine each one is slowly opening up.
And there's
Back
like
Oh,
a
on the pedestal
sundial on
itself?
top. I
Yeah, on
assume
the
that's
pedestal
like
itself.
pointing fucking east at this moment.
All right,
When we-
boots with
Correct. It's
wing.
pointing east.
When we need to stop though, once Iz puts in the wings, because we don't have all the pieces.
We don't need all the pieces. We just have to point at the right piece.
No, but if each of these holes is gonna release gas,
Yeah,
When
there's
we
Iz
not
quickly
room for error.
plugs in
Yeah,
the
we're on the
wing
same
boots.
page.
As
There's no
you
room for
do,
error.
the gas stops. They are still holding the witch. You guys may continue moving forward if you wish.
the next one should be the shield.
Okay.
You guys continue. because Seg rolled a crit, I'll allow you guys to pass the second round, as he himself does have the strength to keep it going once
Yes,
the
Seggy,
momentum
you
started.
beefcake.
The next hole appears.
I
As
put in the
quickly
shield.
plugs in the shield. It holds.
And then the strength one. Isn't it?
Yeah. Which one was the strength one? That one was one with the medium armor longsword.
Yes.
You've only
No,
recovered 5
that's where we
items.
failed the first time.
Yeah,
That was the
no,
con
it
one.
was the other way
This is-
around.
This is
Yeah,
why
that
I
was
was
Dex and
worried.
Con.
Because now we don't have all the pieces, and now we're missing the piece, and it's going to start pouring gas out.
Theo,
before we
you
finish.
rolled an insight check. That was a nat 20. The puzzle is brains and bronze.
We already have the brains. We just need the brawn.
Oh, right. We should put the mask in next then.
Okay. Half map.
I need you three to give me another team strength check to see if you can reveal it for Iz. Oof.
I'll
Theo
roll
is.
lucky.
Nice.
Wait.
Seg and Wep, I need from you guys too. There we go.
Let's see.
Wep entering the team, but Shio and Seg push through as Wep is being dragged, kind of. Really, he's not contributing much. He's just going with the flow at the right amount of
Basically
pace
just
to make it
hanging
look
on
like a
it while you guys
struggle.
push it.
As he does, you see that the strength is already sealed. They move past it. Another opening appears.
Mask, yes.
As you put in the mask, you see the mask fall in, receding. You hear it disappear as it rolls off, as if going through a billiard catch.
Wrong.
It begins to roll on the floor, and as it does,
It's the bowl. Shit, I'm sorry.
you see the miasma reach.
Hold your breath.
You hold your breath. What's your con?
What? 12?
So you have 1 round before you immediately intake this gas. What do you put in place of it?
What did you say? Bull?
Yeah.
Did you guys
Alright,
find the bowl?
It was bull.
Yeah, we found all of the pieces. We had 4 out of the 5.
Is that what we wrote?
I don't have it in my items anymore, but I remember you gave me this necklace where I can like hold my
Winged
breath
boots,
for like
an
3 minutes.
eye, a shield, a mask, and a scroll.
Oh. Yeah, I guess
Okay,
we
I
didn't
was
find all of them. Well, we're fucked. Damn it. Let's use the eye then.
What?
Is
Okay.
you
Alright.
place the eye. So, it fits. You can breathe again. You're no longer holding your con. The men
Huh.
continue.
I go
Another
pick up
one is
the
sealed.
one that dropped.
This one's the mask then.
You
I'm just
got
gonna
it.
start pounding on the door. Let me out! Let me out!
I'm
Wep,
gonna lucky that.
give me an insight check as you smash your body against the door.
Let me out!
Seg continues pushing through.
Don't need
Oh,
no
never
help
mind.
this thing.
Wep,
I was
with
honest to
that,
God.
you feel a tether on the other side.
We're gonna follow the tether. I may have an action, or I may be suffering loss of oxygen.
Well, luckily, no gas is coming out. What is the last thing you place in?
Oh, he said mask.
Not the
Yeah,
last.
you did
No,
that one already.
that
The
one.
last one.
We put in the intelligence one, which I
You
believe
place
is
in
the
the scroll in the
Oh,
end.
scroll. I mean, we only have one left, I think, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the last one.
As you guys reach the final one, the door begins to slowly open as it recedes into the ground. Wep feels like home is on the other side. The rest of you see the deep evil lurks of Lair of Hell as immediately an Acolith appears itself. These are, I don't know why I did not picture it. These are those creatures that create portals into the other room. You guys have met these quite a few times. And then out jump a bunch of fiends. Everyone roll initiative. I'll start working on their tokens because they all broke for some reason.
Oh, well,
Wait, they're not here to ask us questions?
No, they're intruders.
This is like the best
I'm not here to
place
ask
be.
questions.
I'm about to just push it back into the hole.
With what magic?
You too,
Well, I mean,
Shio.
there's a-
Let's just repel them back into the hole.
I mean, there's a portal here. I imagine there's magic in this room, right?
It's the creature.
No, they bore tunnels through reality. This isn't a magic portal. This is just a portal.
Oh, those assholes. That's cheating.
Sorry.
I cannot believe my eyes. Is going first in combat?
I know. And no magic?
Yeah, it's really happening, guys.
Oh,
Oh, it
named
actually
item?
re-rolled. Hold on. I'll honor you going first. Go ahead.
Oh boy, I'm gonna try some magic.
Ooh, you fire a guiding bolt. As you do, you immediately see that magic works within this hallway. Wait, are you in the hallway? I didn't check. Oh, you're outside. You fire. It fizzles out. You imagine if you were just a little closer, there's a yearning for it to be free.
Okay. Well, that'll be it for me.
Got it. See what to do. This big dude comes out and dashes towards Seg. He's going to throw his claw for 15. Missing. He's going to kick his hooves for 23, making contact with him. Go and give me a strength check also.
Well, that depends. Do you honor the
Okay.
flare?
Of
Well, as soon as he saw the evilness, he drew his sword, which would put him at a 23 AC.
gotcha. I would still hit on a 23.
I was also gonna say,
Oh.
is he technically 5 feet from me?
You were outside the room, so no. He
Wouldn't I be the first one in the room? I was the one that was like literally.
Seg put his token in there, not me.
I didn't put.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't
no,
even
I
do my
ran.
token.
He
I was
ran.
scratching the door like, let me out.
I mean, you want to be inside, you could put him right inside.
Yeah, sure. That would be literally perfect. So I'd like to block that for him.
Okay. You throw your shield out. Ding. You then see it throw its serrated tail. And this one will come at you, Web. 15 hit?
15? Hell no.
25, sorry. I don't know what the fuck I was reading.
25? Hell yeah.
Sorry. It says it attacks Seg, but I meant it for you, so it's okay. I'll heal you, Seg. You take 16 points of damage, Web, as you just see this tail rip across you. You then deal with save whatever you're concentrating on.
Just
Then
resistance. Not gonna help me right now.
this monstrous being is going to attack Seg, and it's like it's speaking abyssal. You will be the flesh of our features. And it
Ew.
is going to rake at you for 22, just missing. And it will do weakening gaze upon you.
That's
Can you
a really
please give
fucking cool
me a
token.
con save? Ooh, very nice. As you pass, you see it stare into your eyes. And its caustic, like, fiendish nature. You seem immune.
It
Its
reminds me of like
confusion
a mayfly of death.
pisses you off. Or pisses it off, and it swings at you one more time. Completely missing. What? It's your turn. Do you want to play with him? Because he's so cute.
I would love to play. I'm gonna try to push this motherfucker into the portal.
Well, the big dude or the little one?
Big dude.
Give me a strength check.
I'm gonna use my Eldritch. I assume it has disadvantage though, right?
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yes, it had.
So would it be all three disadvantage? I mean, all four disadvantage, or just the one?
It'd be all of them because you're point blank in front of it. Miss on one.
I only see one of mine, so you're gonna have to help me.
Yeah, I got you. I'm keeping track. You hit on two.
That should have been all four.
Then you would have hit two.
Bueno. Well, I gotta get another one out because it deleted it. Oh my god, really? Ignore that. It won't let me cast damage unless I
Got you. I'll look into that. All right, so you do 10 with one. You push it back 10 feet, right?
And two. Yep.
And then you do an additional 9. He takes that and he pops into the portal, and the other part of him is still present here. He doesn't vanish. This is literally an opening of a threshold. He is just present on the other side.
Immediate panic.
Just beyond them, you do see Wef. I will call out a blue Abishai. You know these creatures to be fiend devils that, well, they're very wizardish in nature and can do lots of damage and lots of scary things if released into the material plane of any existence. They will
Well, then
come
I
out
guess
next like a
we're just gonna
Tetris
end our
piece.
turn with pointing at our horns and being like, "I'm not the enemy, see?"
Sick.
All right. The cardboard is struggling to keep up right now, just a little bit.
Seggy baby,
I'll
get
do
yourself
my
a
best.
cooling pad. What's going on with you?
So there's an enemy right in front of you, and you're targeting the one behind it, which is fine. Just wanted to make that clear.
Oh, there is an enemy right in front of me. You're right.
It missed you, so obviously you wouldn't know.
It blends right into the floor.
When's your fucking birthday, bro? I'm gonna send you like a fucking cooling mat for that piece of shit.
But we're gonna defend our short sword, the closest one to me.
You got it.
Oh, we're luckying that, and I think that's my last use of lucky. So
Also, just so you know, Seggy, we know that you have a new computer. You're just not using it, you piece of shit.
I really wish I did, but every time I get a little bit of money for a new computer, my car breaks something, and
Yeah, that's
you know.
about to happen.
You slice through it on the second round.
Now, if you'll let me roll damage, we'll have almost a full turn. There it is. Oh boy.
It's
Yo, try pushing them back further.
4. I saw 7, I think. But yeah, even your math is taking forever to get to us. 18. It's not even just your computer. Like, it doesn't even communicate fast. 18 damage.
Oh, I'm not quite done yet.
That's fine.
House fire?
Throw some extra necrotic damage in. Why not? And then let's shove him back 10 feet. Or I guess into the person behind him since they wanted to bunch up.
Okay. An extra 13 damage. And then just above, just like click on this one, and I'll give them a deck save. See if they could have dodged out of that one. Totally fine. They pivot step, and I'll even let them move to the side. Still vulnerable, stay in distance. Boop. Anything else, like?
I keep doing this in the wrong order, but holy weapon.
Totally fine. You are now holyizing your weapon.
Well, more like de-holyizing it
Yeah.
because I'm evil, but same
Trying
thing.
to make it look scarier to the scary guys. Totally get you. Classic move.
There's not room for both of us. And I'm much bigger. But that'll be mine. After I close the
that's
distance.
what a holy weapon looks like, or else we're the bad guys.
I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Wep. Yeah,
Oh.
Wep. For some reason, this it's for Seg. Wep, you feel immune. You know exactly what this is. It's a fiend tactic to separate their kind from others. If he doesn't pass this, he will get a
I'm
constant.
constitutional
Oh my
as
god,
shit, bro.
this is good. No, not
said
you.
a
You didn't
whiz-
need it. It was for Seg.
Said a wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw, right?
I'm telling you what it does because you are a fiend. You're immune to it.
Oh, they told me to take a con throw. I'm like, well, that's not good until that happened.
You understand what Seg is experiencing is nothing. Wow. You rolled the lowest number and you passed. Very nice. Jesus Louise.
It's my spell mod.
That's how
Beautiful.
we do,
Blank.
baby. You
You
get it,
hear
Seggy.
a brief static
Hey,
and then cut
I
off
know that.
as if it did not take
That's what I'm
effect.
saying. This isn't your first time dealing with
I
magical
know,
beings.
yeah. I know that fiend shit. I used to be a cleric. Don't try those fucking mind games with me.
My first mate is a
The
fiend.
Aculus head this way and throw a tentacle at you. Ignore the current artwork that shows it. Can't do much with it. 20 misses you, right? It's gonna go for another one. 18 plus the 26 hits you.
Shield.
Okay, that puts you at a 28.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay, I get
Yes.
one more attack.
I'm glad you had that, my guy. You're far enough that I can't protect anymore.
And you still survive because I rolled a 26 twice, to my understanding. So you see this acidic like tentacle just ripping across. It is protecting its portal.
What's the matter?
You see this little creature immediately also take pursuit of Seg because you're the only one around that seems to be a problem at this moment. And it will use its claws. Missing.
Fuck
It will
you,
then
bro.
look
You're maidenless. No wenches.
and teleport to Wet. And
That's
then
right,
as
big boy. All part of
flips
my
over,
plan.
it looks at Wet and it tries to curse out to you.
It can't cast magic in an
I
antediluvian.
know. I said it tries. I just want to
You're
show them what it could do.
maidenless, bro. Maidenless.
Tries to speak out. Iz and Shio, you immediately look at this thing also under the effects of the room. If only it looks confused, it will do an intelligence check to see if it figures that out.
Tell him, Shio. No wenches.
Yeah, I gotta say, no wenches.
It's
God,
realizing
no wench.
it steps in here,
Uh-oh.
does the hokey pokey, and it casts. Do you have metal on yourself? What?
Yeah, I got chainmail.
Casts heat metal.
How did it get past me?
What do you mean it walks?
It has to go through a door that's right next to me.
That's open. They said it
Yeah,
receded.
but it has to go through the door. Like it's in
It's
the
receded.
wall.
It's like an opening. You
Unlimited
realize you are
wall
one
area.
of like it's a 15-foot door, bro. Is the map that
Bro,
deceiving?
I'm gonna swing at his nuts.
That's fine. He didn't break your reaction though. Is that what you mean?
Now I'm hot and pissed, and I'm gonna swing at his nuts. I'm also resistant to fire.
All right. You take 3 points of tingle damage, and
You know what? Also, yeah, fuck this guy. Fucking, you wanna play with fire, dude? Fuck this dude.
On his balls.
Right on the balls.
Hellish rebuke. It fails.
Scorch cojones, bro.
It gets advantage because it actually has magic resistance. I didn't catch that.
That's fine. It was for the emotional damage, not the
It passes. You give it 4 emotional damage at half. So it takes 2. 2 emotional damage as it's caught off guard.
All
It does
balls,
do a
bro.
con
All
check.
balls.
And it passes. You're still on fire. Shio. Oops, I don't know why he vanished now, but anyway, Shio.
To my understanding, it's the Arankaloth that's keeping the portal open.
To your understanding, that would make a lot of understanding.
To your understanding, Arankaloth needs a fucking roundhouse kick to the scrotum.
And it's the one that just got its balls burned by Wep, right?
That'd be the one.
Okay, I just want to verify.
Your understanding. You can insight check.
Yeah, I'll do an insight check.
It's
just
like
to-
resistant to fire, but it was all for the emotion. Remember that.
It is not them keeping it open.
I see.
It has to be the mayfly then.
That one?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna step out of the anti-magic field briefly. Target that one.
You do the right foot in and you fire and out your bust. It rolls a 2 and you miss it really bad. It's like thinks you're trying to hit him as you shoot through his legs, then you crit it. 23 points of damage.
Oh shoot, I forgot. Gotta keep rolling.
You really
You
do.
hit with a
That
17.
shit do damage, so you step yourself back out. And that's what it's
You do an
all
additional
about.
10.
Oh,
And then
fuck.
another natty.
This is where all my rolls went this evening.
As it collapses dead and the portal's still open.
It wasn't that one, guys. And I step back into the anti-magic field to guard his.
I'm at a loss now. Let's just kill them all.
I mean, it looks like that might be what we have to do.
Maybe it was the big guy that I tried to push back through it.
Maybe.
Let's see how this next round looks start.
I mean, that's the only reason he wouldn't get pushed back through it, right?
This big dude runs back in. Straight up to him.
We're gonna wave him on. Come on, baby.
Missing as you start the wrestling maneuvers, but then he goes to hoof you.
Trying to wrestle. Nothing.
You catch him by the leg. He throws his tail. Man,
Nothing.
you
Wrestle.
manhandle the hell out of this dude. All of your training has showed off I would be impressed if I was anyone else.
I rescued a fucking calamari. You think you got me?
Seg.
The only one that's beaten me in wrestling is a fucking pissed off box.
That was one angry box.
We're not done with him. We're just taking a break.
Okay. My cardboard is struggling just a little to keep up, but
Well, what we could do is we could hold it there if you guys want. I didn't realize how far we were running, but you guys are in the start of combat. You guys are doing really well, actually. Took out one, it wasn't the holder of the gate. You pissed off another one, but you're doing all right against him. He's not looking
That'd be
strong.
perfect anyway because we didn't re-roll.
You know. So we'll catch up next week. You guys went, I'd say 50% through. In all honesty, that's
Nice.
pretty good. Pretty good. Great
Yeah.
problem solving on your guys' ends. You really showed that you pay attention. We
Yo,
really got to see
Seg
Web
killed it on
shine.
that other roof. I can't believe he fucking grasped that so quick.
Oh yeah.
You know, something just speak to you, I guess. But nonetheless, I hope you guys had a blast, and we'll
Yeah.
pick this back up next week, unless anything comes up. I'll keep you guys posted.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Awesome session as always. See y'all
For
next
real.
week.
You guys have a
See
good
y'all
one.
next week.